have we been streaming what do you call it, webcam service at night? Unbeknownst. Studios, see? We, this guy plays BattleTech by himself. Oh man.
What is it? A gripping single player experience?
Dude, every time I'm in that hell memory core, that's what they say. It's fucked. It's the guy that plays with himself. I can't get mad. It's too funny.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, whatever. I love dishing it out, and you got to respect when somebody dishes it out really well, and it's good. Like it's bang on. That stupid squirrel Luthor's out there again today. I was out there having a cigarette, and he was within 5 minutes trying to sneak up on me with a nut in his mouth. I hate that squirrel with a passion. I took a picture of him. That's how close he got. I texted Tommy. I said, "Look who's back." I said, "I've named him Luthor. He's evil." So the world's listening to me rant about the squirrel outside. So are
Oh,
we up and running now?
looks like it popped up on the
Let's
page.
take a look.
Make sure my volume's all
There
the
we
way
go.
off.
I see it. You can put it over to the switcher. That's cool. Because we're on the intro. Sorry for the short delay there, everybody. Welcome to Friday Night Aces. It's Paul here with you. Tommy is not going to be joining us, at least for the beginning of the show tonight, but we do have another special guest with us here tonight, and that would actually be the brains behind the operation of BattleTech Aces, Josh Dirksen. How you doing tonight, Josh?
Hey, folks. Not too bad. Good to be here.
So Josh tonight has brought us yet another iteration of the Aces deck, the latest update. Um, since I'm not actually officially part of the Aces team, I will not speak about it, but I will let Josh
Yeah.
talk about any of the little modifications, designs, and nuances that you may or may not be seeing tonight.
Yeah, well, some of it we won't encounter because the biggest change on this rev is we added in support for objectives. So, a generic way that the decks will react to either objectives that require them to move and be able to fire on something, hunt specific targets,
Yep.
as well as a generic rule set for being able to um, prioritize whether, when, and where they move onto objectives that require them to be a specific place. So neither of those two things are going to be in tonight's scenario, but we will see all of their other archetypes because we do have the what have we got? The missile boat, and I don't think we're playing with Juggernaut, but I think we are playing with Scout and missile boat and some of the other.
Yeah, and those are two brand new archetypes that nobody's seen yet,
Yeah.
including myself. So,
Yep. I've done. I think I've played 4 or 5 games with missile boat now. It seems okay. We'll see how it holds up. Obviously, it hasn't had as much love as the tried and true original 4 at this point, but we'll see. We'll see
so
how it goes.
since we're gonna try and show everybody, how effective the Aces deck is, as we've been doing for the last year, I'm actually going to be controlling the deck tonight, not Josh. So you guys can see how quickly and easy it is to pick up and learn. Even though I do run it on a regular basis, this is a brand new version of the deck. So
Hmm.
I am going to be reading verbiage for the first time and seeing symbols. One of the things I did notice on here was the zones.
Yeah. Well, this is something that you guys have been doing on the channel for a little while, and I think it was making a really big difference to the quality of the gameplay. So I did some tests on it with my local group and found there were a few ways we could consistently exploit it. So then we iterated on that to get a little bit less predictable. But basically, what this means is now, rather than evaluating the entire board looking for a specific target,
Mhm.
you have a specific maximum zone to look within for that target. If there's nobody in that zone at all, then you go outward in concentric rings. And those distances are actually described on the individual cards.
So there's no flat default zone. It's
Yeah.
specific to the unit's
Yeah, and so
archetype.
yeah, like for example, scouts generally have, I think the slowest scout in the entire MUL is speed 10,
Hmm.
and that's like a Succession Wars era Shadowhawk or something.
Yeah.
Um, but like those decks, those zones are now tailored specifically to the roles, and there's a little bit of randomness in them. So it's not like, oh hey, I know I'm going to trip his zone by being within 12. Maybe his zone this round is 10, or maybe it's 14, or maybe it's 16, and that just having that granularity at the card level fixed a lot of problems we were finding with like being able to bait the AI into doing
Yeah.
things.
Which
But
is
in
very cool.
general, just having the maximum range limit for look within this distance to find your target meant that you would stop having the problems where, well, if you're facing enemies coming at you in two different flanks, you're not considering enemies in both flanks because probably one of those two flanks is in your close zone,
Yep.
and then you'll stay and fight in that range, um, which I think in military parlance is contact priority,
Contact priority is right.
and makes a huge difference. It feels a lot more like the way a human player plays the game, and I think we're kind of getting to that point now where we're seeing really good performance from them, and I'm seeing like most games where I'm playing now, it's fighting me dead even on point value. Like I'm having a hard time like keeping up with it, which is great.
Yep.
Um, and then the command decks are really just I'm less concerned about mimicking a specific human player there than I am trying to get a feel for some specific in-universe character. So the
Nice.
deck we've been playtesting so far is actually going to be a Jade Falcon commander,
Correct.
the Jade Falcon Star Captain. There are a few others in development, and you'll see a whole host of them. Like the sky is the limit there. But
That
this
add,
one is feeling pretty stable.
yeah, it adds a level of flavor to the overall
Yep.
approach that the AI is going to have when it's in individual objectives or scenarios for each.
The other thing that got added to the command level deck is also the commander now has a whole set of preferences and priorities for managing battlefield support or artillery, like anything with ART keyword,
Hmm.
has specific different target priorities that the commander is giving
Yep.
rather than that unit. And then also emplacements. As we were finding in developing scenarios for aces, you really want just some speed bump units that are annoying to fill out the enemy roster most of the time. And if you're attacking bases and whatnot, they're going to have turrets.
Correct.
So just making room in the game's design space for that, and having a commander that can make good choices about when and how to use all of those other Alpha Strike rules. So
Also matches
a
up
lot of
nice.
new stuff has been added. Some of it we're not even going to see tonight, but we will sort of see like the missile boat deck and the scout deck. And
Yeah, the missile boat deck. I'm curious to see how this
mm,
performs since the scenario we're going to run tonight is the same scenario that my crew ran at Enemy North
mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago. We also ran it last weekend for the grand opening of the Albion Trading Post Game Store here in Guelph that Tommy owns. We're gonna run it tonight again on stream so everybody can see it. And then what we do is now we run games every Saturday live for the community and public. We're gonna tie things in. So if you are local in the Toronto area or the Guelph, Kitchener, Waterloo area, if you watch an episode of Aces going forward now, the next day I am going to have a scenario created that ties into whatever Lance Vander has done and will affect what's going to happen on the following programming. That way we can start getting into that campaign mode idea for the Aces feel until eventually whenever Josh and the boys and Catalyst give us some cool product that everybody gets to play with. So with that said, the scenario, myself being an older guy and not necessarily always new era positive, I am forcing myself into the newer eras. So if you've been watching the last couple of
You still got a
streams,
ways to catch up here. You're only in 3061 now.
so I have been putting it into the Blakist era, the J word. So what I've decided to do is that if you look on the board real quick, you can see blue Lance Vander mech. So the new Blakist era version of Lance Vander are in now royal blue with yellow trim.
Yeah, we really only have two colors. It's just a
Yeah,
question of
which
which
way we're
one.
doing them. That's correct. And I've modified the lance a little bit because Josh just can't hit the broadside of a barn in his Marauder 2C, so it's been
A,
retired
a,
to
a
the Clan Invasion
tradition,
era.
a tradition. I'm sure I will resume with the Flakman.
So what we've done is now Lance Vander has become a C3I networked lance. We still have Tommy, of course, in a Highlander. I believe it's in the 740.
It's a 736
There.
still. It has jump jets.
Of course, my Phoenix Hawk Lamb. We have
Banquo the
Josh.
Pegasus.
Banquo, of course, Pegasus Hover Tank is Banquo. Then we have Josh in a new unit in our Assault Lance. He's in a Flashman.
Yeah, FLS 9C.
And then we also have Dylan, the other co-designer of Aces, piloting
Yep,
a Guillotine.
it is a 6WB guillotine.
Right. So, of course, all four mechs in that Lance are C3I. The newest addition to Lance Vander
The
is
helicopter.
the Warrior Helicopter Fleance, the small
Mm-hmm.
partner of Banquo. Banquo has leveled up over the last year. He's had enough kills that he does have a Huron, or sorry, not Huron, a Warrior Attack Helicopter
Yep.
that'll be
He's got his
partnered
own
with him.
sidekick now.
All right. And since we said we're starting off in the Blakest era, we are doing a modified version of the Catalyst Game Lab scenario, Deadly Rain. So the Word of Blake in this scenario
Mm.
is going to be airdropping in on an old mine site. So the way I tweaked it a little bit was you got Lance Vander is there where they got their new mechs. They're testing out their new C3I. This old mining site is kind of like a test range for them.
Mm-hmm.
And while they're there doing the testing, the initial invasion of the Blakists begins on Daron. Okay, so to start the game, it's 10. There's 10 units per side. We will roll initiative, and then we will airdrop in from the center of the board each of the Word of Blake units. The way they drop in, we will roll a scatter die and 3d6. If it's target, they can land anywhere they want within those number of inches.
Okay.
If it's a directional arrow, obviously it's that many inches in that direction.
3d6. So
3d6,
probably a foot away from the
probably
center.
more or less.
Yeah.
Over the course of all the convention games, let's give you guys a quick shot of the board here.
Yep.
Over the course of all the convention games in the
This one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I went to the wrong camera. There we go. And there's the other side. Over the course of the convention games, Tommy's Highlander died in the first three. And then the players got a little smarter and got him out of the middle of the board and successfully kept them alive for the final three times we ran the scenario, including last weekend at the game store. So. With that said, we'll roll some dice for initiative. I am controlling the AI, so, of course, everybody knows I lose initiative on a regular basis. Josh is controlling all of Lance Vander. I rolled a 4.
7.
7. So the first of the mechs will come in and we'll airdrop them based off their initiative cards here.
Sure.
They don't get to move after this. This is all their movement. They're going to come in, they're going to drop, they land. They are going to suffer from a +2 penalty to fire.
Okay.
As if they jumped. Okay. So the lowest initiative on the board is the Icarus. Oh no, sorry. It's it's the Icarus 2. No, it
So
will
they're
be
not
the missile boats.
Sorry, just to clarify, they're going to come in on their initiative numbers and not at the start of the scenario.
Not at the start of the scenario.
Okay.
That's correct. Yeah.
They're coming in periodically throughout
Boom,
turn
boom.
one.
You move, one drops. You move, one
Cool.
drops.
Love it.
Okay.
Love it.
So first and foremost is going to be the 2 heavy LRM carriers that come in. Special rule for this scenario is the LRM carriers and the 2 strikers that are on the Word of Blake side have to come in sprinting and cannot fire turn 1. That's helped to alleviate a little bit of the pressure off of Lance Vander. Okay, so the LRM carriers being a whopping 4 are going to become sprinting in at 6 from the corner here. And there's one.
They're heavy LRM carriers, are they not?
Yeah, and it's going to get their sequence of priority here. So, aggressive. If any unit of any armor of any.
Well, if you're sprinting on turn 1, you should just use cautious.
Yeah, cautious. So we're going to go to ground if there's no enemies within 42. So,
Not happening.
You're good.
Yeah.
I'll flip them over and we can go to Lance Vander.
Sorry, it's 10 units aside?
Yep.
Are we doing, what, in pairs, or are you just doing pairs because of vehicles?
Because the vehicles are pairs, yeah.
Okay. So you actually have 12
Oh,
models?
yeah, sorry. No. I should have 6. So I move 1. You're going to be moving 1. Next turn, you'll move 2.
Okay. So standard initiative, not front-loaded.
Correct, yeah.
We'll talk about that later. All right. Well, we don't care about those. Let's leave the Highlander to last. I think we forgot to mention I've got 4 Draconis Combine mechs here as well, which are all C3S, all C3 slaves to the Battlemaster, which is a C3M.
Yes, correct.
I've got 2 Grand Dragons and a Grasshopper. All of them are Clan Tech versions. Dragon C,
No,
Grasshopper C.
they're not Clan Tech. They're the C3 slaves.
Oh, okay, that's why. That's
Yep.
what the C is. Not a Grasshopper C, a GHR-C.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. All right. And then it's a Battlemaster K3.
Yep.
That makes sense.
So they've got the typical C3, and our Lance has a C3I.
Okay. How good are these guys at long range? Not terribly great. This is a 4-foot table, right?
Correct.
Just
Just a
for my-
4x4 board.
Okay, cool. Just for my own, like, don't have to measure everything. Can we get medium range over there? Yeah, I probably can. All right, let's have that dragon move. It's 12. Let's go there.
Perfect. Tokens are there if you're using
Yep.
dice.
I will have to fetch a whole pile.
32, 164 is going to be next. So this is going to be the Icarus 2, and he's going to be airdropping in. So if you got a scatter die there for me out of the bin, we will roll it here. So he lands on target, but he is going to be picking anywhere he wants from 16 inches.
I mean, you might as well just pick for it.
Yeah, so that's probably not a good spot. But 16 inches can land him right there with cover. So Icarus 2.
The other thing you could, in theory, do, because it's a automated opponent for scenarios, you could just have the on target actually be players choose.
That would be cool too, yeah.
Yeah. And another way to make the scenario a little easier if you're finding that the player forces are getting overrun.
And I need a 2 for him.
Yep.
Perfect.
Presumably you're going to need a whole bunch of those.
All right. 2 Lansvander.
For later.
Got him. That's good.
Okay. Let's do the other dragon. Yeah. Probably want to be medium range. They're not really in a great position to react to them, but that's fine. Let's see. Now let's do Dylan and his guillotine now. So this is a 8 jump unit. I'm just gonna run it.
Run him straight through here.
No, I want to be on this column here on the building. If I can stand there,
You stand on top.
I'll let you try and stand it. I can't quite reach. That is intended to be a standable hex, yeah? I'm actually not sure if I get partial
There
cover
we go.
against the...
You would
Ooh.
get partial cover if you stop here.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's make it easy. Let's not try and play a dexterity game with the miniatures.
Okay, so
he's a
Icarus 2 was 164, 253, 422, 265. 253 is next, so that is going to be the Exterminator. So the Exterminator... He's landing on target 9 inches wherever he wants. So really want to get into...
Oh, Beskar gave us a donation. Thanks very much, Beskar. I've missed you all so much, he says. Paul, you left us alone for so long, you big meanie. You made us addicts, and then you made us go cold turkey.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
I don't think that's gonna be tight.
Good to see you, Richter.
No, he can get there.
Says good luck all. Getting into my D&D end of campaign session now.
And the Exterminator moves at...
And Beskar asked, hey, Paul, how alive is Tommy?
Tommy is busy doing Tommy stuff upstairs right now, and he'll eventually come down and see us here at some point.
Yep.
There we go. Icarus 2 has landed. Or, sorry, the...
Night Sky.
sorry, it's not the Night Sky. I meant the Exterminator. I grabbed the wrong model.
You mean you have 4 identical looking humanoid mechs with the same paint scheme?
They all look the same.
They're all Blakeists. They are the same.
I think you got to move 2 here now. You got 3,
How many more units
4,
than you do I have?
5, 6, 7, 8, and they've got 6. No, we still have 1. They got, they got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's fine. Uh, Let's see. The Exterminator is annoying, being a TMM2 monstrosity. Or 3, actually. This is a nimble one.
Do too much Tommy stuff and you'll go blind.
Cool. Okay. Run my Flashman 10 into the little nook of that hill.
Here?
Yeah. I think I can make that.
Yep, gets right in there.
Cool. TMM2.
That's beautiful.
And I would like to face the central column.
Center column?
Yep.
Like so?
I don't think anything is going to airdrop behind me. If it does, I deserve to get shot in the back.
That would be correct. Next coming in at 265 are the striker tanks. So nothing's really coming in. They are going to be sprinting at, I believe.
Oh, if you're using the 2 tanks as a single unit, you should just stack the cards for them.
Oh, they are stacked. Yeah.
Make 1 deck.
You gave them separates? Oh,
I
yeah.
think I gave them 2
You gave
piles.
them to us? Oh, okay. Let's go like this. Like this.
This will simulate the pair of crews working together in tight formation.
So they're moving at 15.
Ooh, zip. And then what's the cautious logic? They probably don't want to be seen by anybody, right?
No, they want to be ground if they're no within 36. Well, no, you'll be within 36.
So not sprinting, definitely ground.
Yep. No line of sight to all enemies, 18 from target, which would be red-black. Okay, so they're going to go like this.
Yeah, and they're sprinting anyway, so
yeah, so
that was your scenario special rule.
Correct. 1, 2, and they are a TMM of 2. So to the good guys.
All right. Tanks. Tanks.
B's jumping in on the trash talk in there. Whatever happens today, hashtag blame Josh.
Yep. Absolutely true. Can confirm. Ooh, well, there's a nice, possibly short-range rear shot on the Exterminator.
Probably, yeah, from the Battlemaster.
Yep. Let's get over there in that action. Are you playing trees as touch trees get?
Yeah,
bonus?
so what if the tree is intervening, you get the bonus. If you are touching the tree and shooting through it, it's like you're standing on the edge of the woods and you don't have to pay the penalty to shoot through it.
That's cool. I'll go there. And 8 inches is only a TMM1.
All right, so
it's funny. Being that Alpha Strike just converts the movement distances in Classic, like hexes times 2 is inches. The TMMs work the same way, and I've actually come to the point now where I've just memorized what all the breakpoints are for Alpha Strike, because they're converted. They're not like stats. They're math.
Next on the priority list here would be the Wasp Lamb, the commander actually. Well, the commanding officer is
Scatter die. 3d6. Where?
Screaming in. He lands wherever he wants at 6. He's coming in hot. Ooh, he's going to get in trouble.
Yep.
Anywhere within 6. He's going to come on the opposite side of the board here, I think. So
on the other column? You can be on this rise.
He could be on that rise, right? Yeah. So the commander's got the stripe on his double stripe.
Did you make them too similar?
Yeah, actually these 2 were painted by Les.
They look identical from here. I can't.
Yeah, so the commander is the one that his nose is pointing down. He can go up on top.
Okay.
And he is a TMM of 3.
Okay.
To the good guys.
And you want to face this way, right? Face majority of enemies?
Yeah, facing the majority of enemies.
Okay, that's easy enough. Back to us. Don't really want the dragon to do things yet. How many pips is a Wasp Lamb?
Wasp Lamb is 3 armor, 3 internal.
Holy cow, that is a tanky wasp.
Oh, they're 30 tons, right?
Oh, it's not. Okay, right. Standard wasp is a 20-tonner.
Yeah.
That would do it. Okay, well. The question is it too soon to commit Paul's Phoenix Hawk Lamb to the fight?
Or put the chopper behind him.
I could do that too. That's fair. We didn't declare an elevation for the chopper. We should probably do that. I was assuming it's starting off as shown, which is like 2 inches.
Yep.
You got like a D12 or something for it?
No, just use a D6. There's a whole tub of
Oh,
D6s right beside
yeah.
you there. Yep.
Okay, cool. I'll just use the light blue ones. They can live on the table. So he's 2 inches now. If I want to go up, how tall is that? That is 6 inches, so I got to pay 8 to traverse if I want to be at the same height. Bum, 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 bum. Can't really get behind if I do that. You are the mech, right? And not the entire jump
No,
plume?
he's actually so they're when they're in air mech mode, they're at level. Their feet are at level 1, so they're actually at level 2.
Okay. So the miniature is
It's pretty.
basically
It's pretty accurate. Yeah.
Okay. So that's my reason I'm asking is if I'm going to draw a line of sight up the cliff,
Yeah.
I want to see if I can go the whole distance without. Yeah, if I move 16 and then pay 4 to go up 2 levels, I'm at level 4. I will see you with no cover.
There he goes.
And actually, by parking him on the hill here, he's probably close to representative, so I'll put the 4 beside him as a reminder. And then he is TMM 4 plus 1 for being a VTOL, right? So 5?
5. Yep. Well, next on the list here will be the Night Sky.
Do you have any 5s in this pile?
I don't think I do. What we usually
Just
do is
stack
we
numbers.
put a red underneath them if they've jumped or whatever, right?
Sure. I'll put a 4 dice and then a +2 and a +3. How about that?
So he's going 12 straight ahead. So 12 inches.
Sorry, 12 from the center column?
Yep.
That's 16.
Oh, sorry. There we go. 12. Boop. And that's the Night Sky.
Okay. Dragon will respond to him.
Grabbing the wrong one. And he is a TMM of 3 for this turn.
Yep. So he's going to get the helicopter with rear at short range, which is rude.
Which is kind of fluky, but it works.
Dragon will go right behind him.
Dragon is done. So next we are going to be at the Gladiator. Gladiator dropping in is going to be at 11 inches.
Which way?
Just for anybody wondering, Devin came by. We're doing some other filming later on today for a secret project, and I forgot to bring the green screen, and he found a green screen here in the studio, so he just came in and gave me the thumbs up, and I'm like, good, I don't feel like an idiot anymore. So that's
important.
11 inches. Wow, he lands in the hex, literally behind the
Perfect.
exterminator. Oh, he's gonna land this way.
Yeah, definitely. No, face majority. So you should try not to have anything outside your firing arc.
Yeah.
With the
So
ace unit,
he is.
which puts you looking at me this direction, so that no one's in your rear, and maybe multiple people are in your 180.
Like this, more or less. Front.
I think, yeah.
You're on the front still. You're
Am
on
I?
the edge. Yep.
I can't tell by how the miniature's turned, but that's cool.
Because
You need a 3 for him?
yeah, his
if I
front
recall.
arc is like that, so it catches you, it catches them.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I couldn't see the base because the
And he is
model's
going
got a
to
torso
yeah,
happening.
he is going to be a 3 for this turn.
Okay.
Anyways.
There he is.
Secret. We can keep a secret, Paul. If not, like any other random person could see this stream afterwards, you can trust us. That's right, Beskar.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Devin saved me from a taunting after the stream that I didn't really want to deal with on a Friday night. All right, so who do we got here? We got Banquo
I have to
still?
do doubles now, I
Yeah.
think, right? 1, 2.
And they still have a lamb to deploy.
Yeah, I've got 4 units left.
They have just the lamb.
I should have done a double last
Yeah, I
turn.
should have done last time. Just move 3 this turn.
I'll do the grasshopper because it didn't matter. And then I'll do, 2 more plus the grasshopper. He is, what, 8? I've got C3? Yeah. Do any of these guys have ECM? Am I going to have my
No.
C3s disrupted?
Nope.
Oh, wow. Okay. Don't have to worry about that.
Well, this scenario I designed partially so Tommy could learn how to use the C3I.
Okay. Let's get grasshopper in cover back there from this guy, Night Sky, if he chooses to get crazy.
There he
Way
goes.
back in the corner.
side shot of the
We're
board
trying to
there.
engineer a kill pocket against this
So, yeah.
landed night sky here.
Yeah. What else we got left here? We
So I
got,
got 2 more to move on this activation, right?
yeah, I mean, you probably want to move Tommy last.
I definitely want to move Tommy last. You can go basically anywhere in your Phoenix Hawk Lamb. I think Banquo's probably. You said, oh, he doesn't have C3, right? Just C3S, this variant.
Yeah.
But I don't have any C3 Masters, so that's not a thing. 18 Hover. Can't go into woods, so can't really be that safe. But everybody has decided to face away from me, so let's just.
Can he get over here?
I don't want to.
Out of line of sight and
I
in
don't
the
want to
rear?
deal with that guy. The striker tanks will kill me.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
We're gonna focus down. Zip over here, out of the front 180 of the night sky. Get my +3 TMM and not deal with the other half of the board.
You guys can see where he went there on the backside.
Yeah, right down here.
Yep.
All right.
And you got one more to
One
move.
more.
So me.
It has to be you if
Yep.
I'm leaving Tommy to the end. I think we try and just get rid of this night sky and or this Phoenix Hawk Lamb or Wasp Lamb rather.
Yeah.
So give me the crash course on the movement card. It says movement 10 jump, and then under Lamb it's 30
30G.
30G and
so
5A.
Yeah, so he's moving 30
Okay.
on air mech mode.
Right. What's the TMM modifier? Or sorry, what is my attack modifier for being air mech?
+2.
So it's like jumping.
Like you jumping. Yeah.
Okay.
And you only get +1 for being in air mech mode. So you have your base TMM,
So I'm
which
faster
is a 2.
but not as agile.
Yeah, you're +2 and you get 1, so you'd be a 3 in total. But my guy does have the special ability of like shaky stick, so he's got an extra +1. So he's a +4 in total.
Okay.
He's quick.
That seems very powerful. I'm just going to fly you well back here. This little pocket. And sorry, you said 4?
He'll be a 3 plus. He's a 2 plus his ability plus he's airborne. Right?
So functionally 4 because none of those are single use. That's just
Correct,
your. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
This is really more in case some guys over there decide to take shots. Although I think actually. No, I'll be fine because what is this, a gladiator?
That is a gladiator and that is a exterminator. Yeah. And the last lamb comes in where he wants and he's at 8. Oh, can he get close enough to help out the other one over there? Is probably what I think. I'm going to look at the card, though. So 8 would get him where the +3 is, right?
Yep.
So the AI under cautious says he wants to, in range of the nearest target, occupy woods, cover from most enemies greater than him, and he wants to be 12 inches away from the target.
Let me clarify something though for a sec. So you said that they count on as jumping on the first round.
Correct.
So we actually should probably be using the aggressive tiebreakers. Although you actually have no. Oh, you said you can go where you want, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then do aggressive because there will be a target within his range.
If the ideal red, which red being the lowest TMN, lowest armor, highest point value, has activated, which it has, the unit can move behind it. Can he do that? So lowest armor, lowest TMM, highest point value.
Lowest TMM first, so either guillotine or Highlander, and then or grasshopper. And then what's the second tiebreaker? Sorry.
Second tiebreaker is
least armor.
Lowest armor. Yeah.
Okay, what is the easiest, most fragile thing? It probably is the grasshopper. The grasshopper's 13, the guillotine is 13, and the Highlander's more than that. So it's either grasshopper or guillotine, and then of the two of them, the grasshopper is 39 and the guillotine is 52. Once Dylan.
Give me 1 second here. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so
Dylan will be the priority target.
Dylan.
So if you're coming in 8 off the landing, you should go after him.
So he would get to there.
Yeah. So what is the what's the rest of the aggressive?
So the rest of the aggressive on this card, he wants to be behind target.
Nope, can't do it.
Cover from greatest number enemies with a higher damage threat. Occupy woods and in the least number of enemy arcs.
Cover from most enemies, least arcs.
Yeah.
And you're 8 from the central column?
Somewhere in those buildings between the towers there?
I think it's right behind this tower. I think you want to be here.
Yep.
That gets you a shot through the mech bay.
Like so.
and the flashman can't see you. You get cover from the grasshopper, and these
I think
guys you
he's
get
too
cover.
far away though. No, he can't get that far.
That's 10.
He can only go. He can get
Okay.
to about here, right?
Uh,
Or he can get to here.
yeah, same difference. Neither really helps you terribly.
Yeah.
Okay.
That gives him a shot, though. So that is everybody on this side. So because with the new aces, it doesn't matter priority for shooting where the humans have to shoot first. Since the AI lost initiative, we can
Yeah, it'll shoot
shoot with
first.
the AI first. This
And that
side,
wasp limb is a 3, right?
that's correct. He's a 3. So let's check it. And Beskar, do not reply. Might not depend. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, priority sequence for shooting. We will start with the lowest, and that is the Icarus 2. Icarus 2 is attempting to priority target within the new range or the zones. Within 6, he wants the most armor lost, and then the yellow command list. So that would go to priority on these new commander cards that Josh has created. Would be under yellow is the highest armor, highest medium damage, lowest TMM. Correct? Am I reading that correctly?
I think so.
Let me give you that card there. So it says it going
Yep.
to, yep.
Well, yep, most armor, highest damage at medium.
Yep. So Icarus 2 is,
It's that guy over there, isn't it?
he's here. So he's
and
got
what's his preference for ranges there?
6 and then 24.
So no one's at short. Anybody
one's
at medium is fair game.
So it would be,
Me or these guys maybe.
yeah.
What was the priority list again?
Priority would be highest armor, highest medium damage.
That's probably the Battle
Battlemaster is what I'm guessing here.
Battlemaster is 9 armor. Flashman is not 9 armor.
Nope. So it's going to be the Battlemaster.
That's a good choice.
So yep, and
Just
he is
woods.
at medium range. So the Icarus 2 is skill 4. He's considered jumping is 6. He's going to be at medium range is 8. The Battlemaster went for 1-9. 1 for the trees is 10s. So the
they're not going to be
Icarus 2
effective on turn 1.
on 2 dice on 10s. I'll use black and red here. Let's see if we can do anything and get on 10s. And he crit you.
Oh, come on.
I rolled a pair of snake
I see
eyes
that.
and a pair of boxcars. So
This is my other curse. Whatever my most expensive command unit is, receives a crit on turn 1.
underneath all those there's some charts. You'll see them.
For which?
For like
Oh, I know what all
crits.
the.
Oh,
I've
you got
memorized all the crits.
So you took 1 point of damage and you got a double 1.
I'm good. I take a point of damage and roll again. I have case.
Oh, okay. Okay.
My ammo explodes.
8.
8 is a weapon hit.
The Wobby just comes land. The Icarus 2 from behind cover.
Yep.
A third of the way across the board.
So sorry, you rolled 1 actual hit, and then I got an extra hit from the case blowing up.
Correct.
Thank God for case. What have we learned?
All right.
In later eras, do not leave home without it.
Yeah. So next will be the missile boat can't fire because they sprinted. So after that, we are next on the priority list is going to be the 253 is the lowest. Yeah, it's the exterminator.
Okay.
So the exterminator, his zone is 24 inches.
Yeah,
so
so anybody at medium.
Anybody at medium range, he wants to prioritize anything he can shoot in the rear, and then to priority yellow on the command list, which would be again highest armor, highest medium damage, lowest TMM.
Highest armor is going to be the Highlander. Oh, I never did move the Highlander.
Oh yeah. Give him.
We should probably have done that.
Yeah, give him a quick move before we.
We got so excited to
Obliterate.
carry on with everything else. I'm going to jump him down here. Right? 6.
Yep, that makes sense.
That's a good choice. Because then he's actually not going to be considered over
That's
there.
right.
That guy can't see him. I'm going to fight this wasp.
So that would now mean that
It's just the flashman.
his priority yellow is flashman.
Yep.
So he's going to be. Let's make sure. How many here? 18, I think. You're 18 inches away.
Yeah, I'm within medium for
You're
sure.
at 19. Close. Okay, so you're going to be at base 4, jumped 6, medium range 8. You went for 2 is 10,
and
partial cover is
11.
11. So
as it turns out, jumping not very effective when you're skill 4.
exterminator is 3
3.
dice. Let's
Okay.
see if I can duplicate
Just
that.
if you boxcar me again.
No, I didn't. 5, a 7, and a 9. So not as successful.
I would be okay anyway because the flashman's a laser boat. There's no ammo to blow up. Good try.
All right,
Good try,
next.
Wabi.
Yeah. Next, we have the Waspland Commander. So the Waspland Commander is priority target within 6 for the first zone. Anything he can shoot in the rear,
Which guy?
the Wasp Commander.
This one.
Yeah, so he's not technically in the
No.
rear of.
No.
Well, no, he's behind Tommy, but he doesn't get a rear bonus.
That is specifically gain rear bonus
Yeah.
for the combat
Oh, is
instruction.
it? Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, attacked an ally this turn.
Has been attacked by an ally.
Yep.
Right? Has already been attacked. Um,
Nobody.
what's
Nobody's
the zone?
The zone is 6 inches.
Yeah. Oh, if it's just 6, the only target in 6 is the
It's
Highlander.
Tommy. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Don't need the rest of the
makes
call.
it nice and easy.
Yeah, one of the things that we discovered when we implemented zones is that actually most of the time you will have a much smaller number of targets to consider, and then you really only need the tiebreakers for edge cases.
Yes, yes, that makes sense. So he's only going to have 2 dice because he's not technically in his rear flank. He's just in his rear arc.
Yeah.
So he's going to be at this commander's actually the only one that's not skill 4. So he's skill 3.
Yep.
So he jumped 5. Short range is 5. 2 for
me.
Tommy's move is 7s. So
Yep.
7s. So 2 dice on 7s. That's 2 hits with a 10 and a 7.
Ow.
And that will bring up next the Night Sky. So the Night Sky, his zone will be 24 inches. He would like to target something in the rear if possible,
It's the helicopter.
and which is the
It's
helicopter.
the helicopter.
Yeah, and then he goes to red command list. So,
Rear shot immediately makes the helicopter.
Night Sky is normally on 3 dice because he is in the rear. He is going to fire 4.
4.
Um,
4
and he is-
skill, jump is 6. I'm 5, so he needs 11s.
11s. I hit once
Ow.
with the green dice.
Rude. I only
Yes.
have 2 armor pips. Get out of here.
So,
Motive
Leon's
check.
for the first time.
Motive check. This I actually have to double.
Yep.
I have to actually look up. VTOL motive check is +2. I roll an 11. Actually, you should roll the motive check as the attacker. What am I rolling for?
Oh, yeah. I rolled a 7.
+2 is 9.
9, yep.
That is bad news. -2 inches move and -1 TMM.
Okay. So Fleance takes that from the Night Sky. The
3
Wobbies are dishing it out pretty good here on
TMM
turn 1.
and 18 V now.
All right, that brings up next in the initiative order at 664, the Gladiator. So the Gladiator is going to be in zone 6. Anything he can shoot in the back. Gladiator can't meet that condition, so he's going to go out to 24. Again, anything he can shoot in the back. I have nothing there. If not, he's going to go to the blue on the command list. Or on his commander's priority, which would be highest movement, lowest structure, highest PV.
Highest move?
My land.
Can't see this. It's unless you're 3 elevation, right? Because you're 2.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
That
That's right.
intervening hill.
Yep.
Which means 12 there. I don't think you can see the guillotine. It's the It's either of the dragons.
Okay.
And then what's the tiebreaker between? It's probably
It's just lowest PV or highest PV.
they're identical.
They're identical.
So you go physically closest. So you're fighting this one.
Physically closest. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So we will put that back, and this is the Gladiator. So the Gladiator at medium range is 2 dice. So we'll go green and black.
Surprised he didn't have an attacked by ally already. He would have ganged up on the Battlemaster.
He's going to be at 4, 6, 8.
You pay, multiple trees you play
Yeah.
with? Okay, so 10s then.
10s, no more than that.
Oh,
12s.
it is 12s.
Yep.
Double woods. Yeah, probably should have picked the Battlemaster.
No, but I roll a bunch of 1s. There we go. It's a double miss. So
didn't matter.
next in the sequence is going to be, last but not least, the last Phoenix Hawk or last Wasp Lamb. So within zone 6, anything you can shoot in the rear.
Nope.
Nope.
So his next zone.
Highest structure lost.
Right. His zone is what? Just 6 or more?
6, yeah, 6.
Oh, so if nothing's in 6,
and then red command list would make it Tommy.
If nothing is within 6, then you look at the entire board that he can fire at within his weapon range.
Yeah.
So then it's
nothing.
It's only those 2.
Yeah. So he's going to go to 24, and it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same priority. So can he shoot anything in the back?
No.
No. Can he highest structure lost, and then red priority, which would be lowest TMM, lowest armor, highest point value.
That's the guillotine.
Guillotine?
Yeah. Makes sense. He queued up to chase Dylan, and he's going to shoot Dylan.
So he
the
is
the front and back of the cards might actually talk to each other.
There we go. He's gotten 2 dice, so he's going to be at 4, jump 6, range 8, guillotine
Cover at
9,
1.
cover 10s.
Yeah.
All right. Miss and miss, 7 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that is it for the AI.
And now we see how much of a dent we make on turn 1.
Let's do it.
So which way do we want to cut this up?
Well, you can fire away.
Oh, I know. Let's do all the rear shots on this Knights guy first, since not much is actually going to shoot at it. So this Grasshopper, medium range with no cover. Sorry, short range. He's getting C3 from the
There you go, Andrew.
dragon.
Andrew has for side view.
Yeah. So, well, actually, you want to do the other side view? We're fighting behind the
Yep.
canyon wall here.
Pop over here. There we go.
Yeah. So this shot here would be medium, but I'm going to get C3 from the dragon.
Yep.
So it's effectively short range with no cover. And Grasshopper with his medium range weapons is 3 dice with no overheat. So 3 pairs. I'm hitting on. They're all skill 4, yeah.
No.
The Draconis Combine guys.
Oh,
are
the
4s.
Drac. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm hitting on 7s. 2.
And this is on
This is on the Knights guy.
Night Sky.
Yep.
1, 2. Okay.
Alrighty.
We're good.
Next up, let's do the dragon with the rear attack bonus. Dragon is 2 dice at short range, but I will get an extra for rear, so 3 dice. Also hitting on 7s. 2 more.
Down to 1 armor point on the Night Sky.
Okay. Let's do Banquo without the rear attack bonus. 2 dice. Hitting on. This Banquo is skill 3 now. Was he always skill 3?
I level him up.
Oh, very nice.
I
All
level
right.
him up.
Head on 6s. 1 more.
One more took out his armor, so.
Okay.
Only structures left on the Night Sky.
I will give you the.
Banquo has destroyed enough
How-
stuff over the course of last year. We had to level him up. We give him a henchman. He's got Fleance, right?
Yeah, for sure. All right, I'll have you do the honors of chewing into this guy.
You're gonna fire. I'm gonna fire for myself.
Yep, sure.
I believe I'm 3
How many
dice.
pips left are on this Knights guy?
In total, 3. I
You,
have
you can kill him then. You
I
got
have
3 dice.
3 dice. Am I in his rear?
Yeah.
So I got 4 dice then, right?
No, you're 2.
Oh,
Sorry, 2 plus rear
2
is 3
plus
dice.
Okay. So I'm gonna be at. I'm elite because I had to bump my point value up to catch up to the rest of you guys.
Skill 2.
So I'm at 2. I jumped as 4. Range is
Short.
so it's
And-
4.
And 3 for him is 7s.
7s.
3 at 7, hit them all to win.
No, I didn't. I only hit him twice.
You
Missed.
got a
with it.
crit though.
Oh, okay. So the crit is an 8.
Weapon hit.
Mark that off.
So we almost deleted the Knights
Weapon
guy,
hit.
which
Yeah,
was
he's
which
got
was my mission.
1 internal left.
Do I make the long range shot with the Battlemaster? Or the medium range shot with the Battlemaster? He does have C3. I could kill him or I could go for the rear shot on the Exterminator.
Have the dragon cheap shot him.
This
Maybe.
one.
Yeah.
Do you have a laser? I'm not sure. I
The
can...
laser pointer should have been in the tray, I believe.
Nope, it's in this tray. I think the antenna's in the way. Yes. I can't see with the dragon. Has to be the Battlemaster.
And
Yeah,
how about
pointed.
How about that grasshopper?
Oh, he already fired.
He did. Good.
Yeah, these 4 all attack the Knights
Yeah.
guy. Well, Battlemaster does get the benefit of C3, so it's short range. Let's just get rid of this Knights guy. We got to delete some of these enemy units.
No, Tommy's in and he's trash talking.
Yeah, here comes the
on,
chat.
on the chat. Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I signed in as me. So if you're seeing if you're seeing 6 sides in the chat, it's Tommy. Okay. Let's do the short range C3 shot then. So
Yep.
Battlemaster, skill 4, 1 for Woods, and 3 for him is 8s.
You get to see the effects and of the C3 network come into play here.
And he's 4 dice at 8. I can probably get 1. I don't think I need to overheat. 4 shots at 8. There's an 11 and an 8 and a 6 and a 3. So he's gone.
He
Knights guy bites it.
is gonzo.
You want to leave corpses?
You can leave corpses. Yeah,
All right.
Tommy likes leaving the sea,
Where's your cotton?
the
Puff.
dead marshes. You know what? I'm gonna make some of those.
I need to make some too.
for the next episode because they're so much fun. Especially if we start getting headshots and we're playing classic.
All right.
Especially if Tommy's Highlander takes one in the head and we can just put the smoke guard at the top or at the cockpit.
So Battlemaster's at short range, which means the dragon's going to C3 at short range as well, right?
Yep.
Okay, so dragon, 2 dice plus 1 for being rear, 3 shots into the exterminator. And there's no woods, so it's just straight up at 7s. 3 at 7 into the exterminator. 1.
That's here to here.
Yep.
So 1.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay. Tommy can't participate in that fight, so let's have him do this wasp at short range.
Go to the overhead there, so.
Yep.
He's shooting that guy. Yep.
I think so. He's a 4.54. Medium range targets would be better, but I didn't give myself any, so there's that. Doesn't have... No, it's all direct fire weaponry. I forget if the... Yeah, I think the 736 Highlander doesn't have the LRMs anymore. It's all lasers or
it's all
something,
lasers,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Anyway, skill 3, short range, and 3 for him is 6s, and I will put 4 dice into that guy. Do I have overheat? Nope. Running cool. 4 shots at 6 into the wasp lamb. Only 2 hits.
Only 2 hits. So he's got 1 armor left.
Yep.
Your flashman and then the guillotine.
Don't think can the flashman see this? I don't think so.
I
think
yeah,
I think the roof of the mech bay is in the way.
Yes, correct.
Okay, but I think Dylan can see it.
Dylan can see it clearly.
Clearly, or with cover from the mech bay?
Oh, he's fine.
Okay.
He's fine.
I think we gave Dylan cover against it.
Oh, did we? Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay,
It's
so-
an extra +1. So Dylan's at a 3 medium range 5.
Short range C3.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
there we go. There we go. C3. Tommy's doing something without doing something.
Wah!
It's fantastic. You know what the best part is? We can trash talk Tommy right now, and he can hear us, and he just can't say anything. He's just gonna have to type it into the
Until he mics up.
until he mics up behind the machine.
Okay, so at this range, he's going to have 3 dice. I'm going to be hitting at, because it is a medium range attack, even though I'm getting the short range bonus for targeting. Skill 3 and 3, so I'm actually hitting on 6s. 7s for cover.
Does he have not have a? What's his special ability? Does he
Overheats at short range.
at short range? So
Yeah.
he gets a free one.
And can once per game reroll any attack. I'm going to overheat 2, though.
Yep.
So let's throw 5 dice at this sucker, hitting on 7s.
Try and blow it off the board.
Absolutely. Give me my 2 heat. Let's bring in the green pairs. All right, 5 sets. 5 sets at 7.
You need to hit 4 times.
I hit 3 times.
You get critical. He's got 1 internal left.
Yep. I'm thinking the helicopter might go for the
No,
kill.
sorry. How many times did you hit?
3 just
Oh, you
now.
hit 3. Okay, okay. I counted that right.
Yep.
Okay, that's cool.
The crit is a 9.
Which is no crit, I think.
9 is a no crit
Yep.
against a mech. I don't know if a lamb has a different crit table.
No, it's at the same.
It's a mech table?
Yep.
Okay, then it's a nothing.
In
All
classic,
right.
in classic, it does.
And then unfortunately the helicopter doesn't share the C3, but I'm going to have it try for the final pip.
Mhm.
1 at medium range. It's skill 3, 4, 5 for range.
8.
6, 7, 8. 1 shot at 8. Try and kill the wasp.
Fleance.
Fleance for the kill shot.
After he took a point of damage.
That's a 5.
Missed.
Bah. Do I have a special ability? No.
It's
I have a
all
running away
defensive.
special
Yeah.
ability. I think that is everybody. Oh, no. Flashman didn't go yet.
Flashman's gonna shoot.
I left myself for last. Okay. Best option for me. Me.
Exterminator took 1 point of damage
Yeah,
on
it's
this
probably
side.
nobody's at short. I can't see the wasp with the C3.
You can see the
I
commander.
can see this one with C3 at short
Yeah,
range.
short range. And you do a significant amount of damage. You might be. You could actually.
I could one
It
shot
it only has 6 points of total.
Can I get 6 6s on 6 dice? No.
6 6s.
Number of the beast. No. Okay.
Hey, I'm a big Maiden fan. So you're at base 3.
I'm hitting on 6s
Yeah.
because it's short range from the C3.
And how many dice did damage you?
6 sets if I overheat to the max.
There
I
you
need
go.
6 6s.
Do it. That's thematic.
That's going to take him out of the fight for a round, and I already did that to Dylan. Or, how many pips does the Icarus have back there?
The Icarus 2 has 4 armor, 3 internal. It's kind of a get up in your face and fight, but doesn't do a hell of a lot of damage.
And it will actually be at medium. No, I need to do the short range shots. I'm going to do the short range shot, but I'm not going to overheat. So let's just put 4 dice into the Commander Wasp here. Hope for a good internal hit. Or maybe I'll overheat 1. We'll roll 5 dice. 5 dice at 6.
Maybe you'll get a crit.
All right, need 6s. 1 miss, 4 hits, and a boxcar. Ooh, a
See,
boxcar.
I told you.
Yep.
Maybe you'll get a crit.
So 2 crits actually, right?
Correct.
1 for being into internals and 1 for the
That is
boxcar.
correct.
Double crits are a 10 and an 8. So a weapon and a fire control. Yeah, I messed him up pretty good.
Yep.
That was worth it.
And you significantly hampered both of their harassers. So
Yep.
that is an actual effective, very effective turn.
Yeah, C3 for the win.
C3 for the win. There it is. All right, so we go
The
to
first time, new players, when I teach the game to new players, like, what's C3? I'm like, don't even open that box yet. Wait till you know the game a little better, because it is very very scary if you're not playing with ECM.
C3 is a good way though. If you're using campaigns where you can not have to put a lot of mechs on your own side,
True.
and you can have like a party-sized unit fight multiple units and hold its own, which
That's
is
a good point, actually. Yeah.
it's a way to keep game time quicker, which was kind of my idea behind
This unit.
messing around with it because we're doing on stream. We don't always want to have like 20 units on the board, right?
Absolutely.
We'll have 5 of us against 12 or 16, right?
So yeah, 1 corpse, nearly 2 corpses, and we mangled the commander. That's a pretty good first turn.
All right, I am not rolling red again. I'm going to roll the black dice for the Word of Blake on initiative here, and I rolled an 8.
9.
Yeah. That doesn't matter if Tommy's playing or not. I just lose initiative every time. So again, it's 10-5 now. So it is double right now.
Yeah.
You killed the thing, so you're moving 2 for every 1 that I'm moving. So the lowest on the initiative order for the AI this turn. Oh, sorry, I gotta flip this underneath.
No, they have 7 units. 7 activations.
1, 2,
3,
3,
4, 5
4,
mechs.
5.
6, 7.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, only
Okay.
the nice guys now.
So their lowest activation here is going to be the Exterminator, who got shot last turn on 513. So his priority is going to be aggressive. If there is any activated enemies with 18, no, he's going to check over to balanced. If there is any enemies within 30, which is yes, he is going to go ground movement to target priority yellow. The star cap. Oh,
check
actually,
if that changed. It's probably on C now.
that is correct. I'm going to go to that. If you're yeah.
Oh, actually, maybe not. Might be in.
If your objective is complete,
nope.
if there is an enemy in your rear arc,
Oh, okay,
yes.
yes. So we're going into D.
Yeah, so we're going into D. So I'm just going to change what his yellow priority is here. That's why we stopped ourselves right there. His priority yellow will be highest armor lost, highest TMM, highest point value.
Highest armor
within 18 inches.
Tommy and the Battlemaster are tied for highest armor lost. Which unit is this? The Exterminator?
That's correct.
Both are valid. What's the second tiebreaker?
Second tiebreaker will be medium range from all enemies.
No, the yellow.
Oh, sorry, on yellow. Sorry. Highest TMM, which will be the Battlemaster.
They're both 1.
Oh, they're both 1s? Then highest point value will be Tommy.
That will be Tommy.
Okay, so
by virtue of being a higher skill.
Yeah, so he wants ground move with the target towards him.
Okay.
Medium range from all enemies. He wants to be within 6 inches of an ally. And he wants to get closer to the target. Cover from all enemies that have a higher damage rating.
I think it's just cover from most enemies.
Yeah.
It's the up arrow, right?
Yeah.
Cover from most enemies. Okay. So get closer. Within 6 of an ally. Well, yeah, he's here. You said ground?
Ground.
Does it have a /J or no?
I will.
Because he's not going to be able to do 12 holes.
No /J.
So not gonna jump. 2, 4, 6, 8. Way too many hills. You can go that far. You can go. We're 6 inches from this guy behind that tree. Is that doable? 2, 4, and 8 inches there. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Oop, I knocked that guy over. Yeah. So this way, try not to have fewest enemies that in arc. So put us back to the cliff.
And he wants a TMM of 2.
Yeah. Fewest enemies outside his firing arc. So
2 Lance Commander.
Indeed.
We have 2 overheating mechs.
Lay that down. So
oh yeah, they're 1s. There we go. That's right.
Dylan's a 2.
Yep, Dylan's 2.
Yep. How fast is a gladiator?
Gladiator moves at a speed of 10J.
That is too fast for my liking.
Ever notice when I'm running the decks, Paul wins? Wow.
Hmm. What to do, what to do.
Well, I would probably move the guillotine since he's not doing. He's an initiative sync this turn. Essentially, he's overheat 2, right?
Yeah.
Move him back around behind the
I don't want
building,
the
kind of
I don't
here.
want the wasp to react to him though. That's the problem.
Well, if he goes to here, the wasp reacts to him. Well, yeah, you're kind of both of you are hot on that side.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna do over here. Dragon takes partial cover.
All right, so we're gonna go to the gladiator is next. So the gladiator, under aggressive, if there is an ideal red, which would be highest armor loss, lowest structure, highest move within 14, and you can move behind it. So that would be a no. So he's going to go over to balanced from aggressive. If there are any activated enemies within 30, that is correct. It would be
Yep.
the dragon. So he's going to go ground or jump to an activated, to target red. Red again is armor loss, lowest structure. So highest
Does it
armor
care?
loss.
Does it care about that enemy being active though?
Yeah.
Then it's only gonna key off the dragon.
Yep. So that would mean he wants to occupy woods and cover from the greatest number of enemies. So he wants to go there.
Assuming he can see the dragon from there. No.
No, not
And not
quite.
from there.
Not from there.
So there's no way to get woods and have the shot.
He
But
could,
there
but
is.
he could get here and have cover.
Yep. That's
right?
good enough.
And his jump is
10. I think
10, I believe.
He's got it.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And he is a 2, I believe. He's a 2, and if you got a red pip over there, I'll put the red pip underneath him.
Oh, for the jump.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I got the wrong token.
There we go. And that's him done.
Okay.
2 Lancevander.
Mm-hmm.
So hashtag Paul cheats then? Paul never cheats.
Battlemaster to here. Touch this tree.
Paul's honest to a fault. That's why he's single.
All right. That's
So
Battlemaster. And after I've moved 4 guys, we're into doubles, if I recall.
542 is the next lowest on the initiative. Yep, that's it. So it's going to be the pair of heavy LRM carriers.
Yeah, this is the turn where that's going to get scary.
Missile boat. So it's the first time we actually used a missile boat card here. So under their aggressive column, if there are any activated enemies in 24 and there are no non-activated enemies within 12,
Yep.
and this unit
true.
has no line of sight to all enemies, stand still.
He can see me, so not standing still.
Okay, so
almost decided to park and
yeah,
rain fire.
and of course on this one the zone is NA not applicable. It's just line of sight. And the reason for that with a missile boat is because it can fire indirectly, so the AI is accounting for the fact that it can hide behind a rock and launch 5 dice of damage at you.
It's I5.
Yeah.
Oh, you're sadistic.
Yeah. So fortunately, the dragon is in the way, so they're not just going to hide behind the rocks and lob bombs at us. So we're going to go to balanced. Balanced is
still he's still gonna do that. He's just gonna move.
Yeah,
that's the only difference.
So balanced is if there are any activated enemies within 24. There are.
Yeah, it's the Battlemaster.
So he's going to go ground movement towards the activated nearest.
Okay.
So the Battlemaster. So they move a whopping 4. Where's my?
They're still gonna lob IF at me. They're just gonna move 4 inches before they do it.
And there we go. And they have no movement modifier. So
they're zeros.
Yeah, they get an upside down chip. There we go.
They're heavy.
Yeah. And that's the missile boat.
So 4 inches gives you.
There we go.
Okay, I'm not happy about that.
To land.
How many pips is a heavy LRM carrier?
They're not heavily armored. It's 2 armor, 4 internal.
Dragon can't do the job. That's too bad.
They're all missile bays, basically.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I was like, what kind of striker type thing do I have that can go over and delete it? And the answer is nothing. It's 2 turns of, or it's either 2 units or 2 turns. Are they turreted?
I believe so.
And is the indirect fire on the turret?
Turret, yes. And yes, IFF 355.
Okay, gross. Gross, 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 gross. Do not like, do not like. Of the 2 Wasp lambs, how late in the round are they going? Because
How late in
I
the
get to
round they're
know that
going?
from the initiative deck numbers.
937 and 617.
Oof.
So the non-commander's going dead last.
Okay, that's
The
the one I
next,
care about.
the next to
Yeah,
move is the commanding officer.
yeah, okay. I just wanted to know if the flying wasp, the wasp that isn't mangled,
He's
is,
going. He's going last.
yeah, that's the one I need to react to. So that's annoying. How fast do they move? What's their,
They move.
like 30 or something? Because they're
Yeah,
lambs.
they're about the same. They
Oh
are
God.
30 G. Yep.
Okay, so there's no way to avoid getting shot in the back by those strikers. Those are dangerous strikers, man. I probably should have prioritized them instead of the Knights guy.
Well, one's pretty much dead already.
The
Yeah.
fire control hit, yeah.
And both of them are like heavily damaged. Like they each got one internal left.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you gotta zing them once.
Yep. I'm gonna save the helicopter to react to them. Let's use some more of our sad Draconis Combine friends. 12 inches, that's more than enough to get back here. Let's get partial. That's 3 units. One more and I'll be into doubles.
Okay. So we go to the commanding officer in the heavily damaged wasp plan. Under aggressive, if the ideal yellow is activated and can move behind it, which is probably yes. So the yellow is highest armor loss, highest TMM, highest point value.
Highest armor loss. Yeah, it's Tommy.
Yeah.
But so he can't.
He hasn't activated yet.
Nope. So he's not going to be.
So that range is 14. You go to 20.
No, if the can. So the important thing about the way the cards have changed in this most recent rev, the text in that black box.
Yep.
Yes or no.
Oh, yes or no? Okay, good. Go to balanced. If there are any activated within 24, yes.
Yep.
So he's going to go, well, it says ground movement, but he's actually in hover movement, which is equivalent to target activated yellow, which again is highest armor lost, highest TMM, highest PV.
That is activated.
Yep.
It'll be the battle.
So it'll be the battle master. So he would like to get line of sight to target only. Target has no cover.
He's 30 inches of move.
Yeah, and lowest number of enemy arcs occupy woods, but he wouldn't do that. But he can go right in here
Go there.
or there.
Yeah, this is occupy woods. Gets no cover. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
What a jerk.
And he'll be a 3.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I have to use you to respond to him. That's annoying.
Well, that's the first time actually too that we use the scout card.
Yep. You know what's probably going to happen? He's going to spot, and they're going to rain death on the battle master.
Hopefully,
I suspect so.
because this game's not going for very long. With the way that last turn went, the word of Blake is going to be sacrificed.
Mm-hmm.
So
That
let's
guy's got a
find
pip
here.
left.
1 pip. Each got 1.
Yeah. Okay. Let's use Banquo.
How about the chopper even?
Now Chopper is faster. Actually, no, they're the same now. But Chopper is more fragile. Banquo has a couple pips. Just no C3. Can I get into short range? If I go in a direct line. If I go there. But then I will be in his firing arc, and I will get indirect fired to death.
Initiative sync over here. Oh,
Yeah,
I guess
well,
you're worried
maybe.
about that lamb, right?
Yeah, I don't want the lamb behind me, because the 2 guys that are overheated are going to have trouble dealing with him. The grasshopper might be my response to that. We'll see.
You could run up into that.
I could. Yeah, it's not terrible. How fast is the Icarus? Is it 12?
The Icarus is a 8J.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I can fight him all day. Yeah, I think you're on. I think it's lamb on lamb action again this turn. I think we do this.
You're not wrong there, Beskar. When the Wobbies lose, they engage nuclear weapons. So the premise of this scenario actually is to eliminate them quickly so they can get off world because in the first wave of the actual initial Blakist assault
Mm-hmm.
in the lore, they get it doesn't go well for the Board of Blake, and they orbital bombard Darren,
Yep.
right? So the idea is get rid of these guys quick while they're floundering, and
Yep.
then Lance Vander's going to escape to a dropship
Get
and
to
get
the
off world.
chopper.
Yeah, get out of here, right? Okay, so next on the priority list will be 625, which is the pair of strikers. So the strikers are operating with a sniper deck, so they are under aggressive. If there are any activated enemies within 18 and no non-activated enemies within 6.
Sorry, I
Uh,
should have moved a double.
oh, okay, go for it. But it's going to be close for these guys because I don't know how far that Battle Master is. Battle Master's outside that zone, so.
Bank back here. Park it. Park it in the shade.
Okay, so going back to the card, there's nothing that meets the aggressive because the Battle Master's at 20 inches away. So they're going to go to balance. So if there are any activated enemies within 24, answer is
Yep.
yes, that would be the Battle Master. So they are going to want to move within 16. There's nothing that meets the criteria. Oh, wait a second. He's within 16, I believe.
But if he's not activated, he's not being
Oh,
considered.
yeah, that's right. That's right. So
Second zone.
second zone's 24. No
Activated
unactivated enemies within 12. Move closer to the target.
Yep.
With the fewest number of enemy arcs, occupy woods if possible.
Somewhere in this valley.
Yep. So
12
these
away
guys,
from me?
yeah, these guys are moving at, my eyesight's not so great, 10. So
Yeah,
I'm
somewhere
guessing
in
like
that line. And
this.
cover, yeah, nestle into the rock.
Like
They
so.
can't get a no cover shot on him, but they certainly have line of sight.
Yep.
Yeah, that Battle Master's going to die.
And they got 2.
Die a horrible death. He's got 11 pips. It's not going to last against 2 LRM carriers.
We'll see. We will see. Praise be Blake.
All right. Well, that's them.
He's only a Cretan Darren regular anyway. As long as Lance Vander gets off the board, it doesn't matter. Sacrificial Cretans.
Yep. How many pips left on the Exterminator?
Exterminator's only taking 1 point of damage, so
Okay,
he's
yeah.
got 6 armor, 3 internal.
Okay. We want... Who's going to get me the C3? Nobody. So I have to get my own short range. What a mess. Let's just do this. Hi. Here I come.
Perfect.
Have a Gauss rifle.
All right, next we are going to have the Icarus 2. Icarus 2 fighting with a skirmisher deck. Under aggressive, any unit can move behind nearest activated enemy. I don't believe so. Where did he go?
Who?
The Icarus 2. Where is he? He's here. He cannot get behind anybody.
No. Not that it's gonna run away.
No. So we're gonna go to balanced. If there are no inactivated enemies within 12,
There are. The Flashman is within 12.
Flashman's within 12. So we're gonna go to cautious. He's gonna go grounder jump to the nearest target that's activated.
It's either the Battle Master or the Highlander.
It's the Battle Master.
They might be physically the same distance.
It'll be close.
So it's okay. Keying off this target.
Yep.
One of those two. What's the instruction for that cautious column?
Nearest.
Grounder jump.
Grounder jump to zone nearest.
Yeah.
So target nearest activated. So the nearest activated would be for red for the priority would be highest armor lost, lowest structure, highest movement. So
I think that is the Battle Master.
Yep.
Yeah, he's speed 8. Yep.
And then he wants cover from the greatest number of enemies, and he wants to be 18 inches away from the target and occupy woods if possible.
Well, cover from 18 from he is 18 from the target.
18?
So just get him same distance, but with cover from everybody who's probably behind this hill.
Behind this hill right here.
Yep.
Like so.
Yep. Joining the tanks. What a surprise, jerk.
And sorry, it's the wrong guy. And he is a TMM of 1.
This is one of the things that I've noticed about the way the newer versions of Aces work is that this tends to happen where one unit finds a good position against a target,
Yep.
and then friends join,
Oh, that's good.
and
That's how you
then they
want
work
it to fight.
together as a lance, and it's terrifying.
That's how you want it to fight. Hey, Kermendi, how are you doing tonight? All right, so two Lance Vander has the Flashman, the
Yep.
Guillotine.
The warrior and the grasshopper, and I've
Yep.
got doubles because it will be two of my guys, then the wasp,
The Wasp.
and then the other two. Let's do the hot squad down
Yeah.
there. The question is, what are we going to do with them? So,
Sneak them around here.
do you need line of sight for C3, right? To
Yes.
provide targeting? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no. You just can't have anything break your signal. That's all. You don't need line of sight. You don't need to physically see it.
For the Highlander to provide targeting data, he needs to be able to see the victim.
No.
No, he just needs to know he's
Yeah,
there.
as long as there's no ECM intervening, you're fine.
So you can C3 spot something across a
Yeah,
hill.
so what the C3 does is it basically triangulates your position. So it
Oh.
takes everybody's coordinates and goes. Voonk.
I see.
Right.
I thought it was like tag. It's not like tag at all.
No.
I need to brush up on my lore.
It's basically like a satellite relay.
Yeah.
You're the
Okay.
closest. GPS.
So the important part here is that Flashman can get C3I against the Gladiator, or possibly against the Exterminator. Let's run up. I've got heat, so I'm only 8 inches of move now. +2 if I want to climb the hill. I can't get here, can I? That's too far. No, it's 8.
Yeah.
I would, if I could do it if I wasn't overheated.
Generally speaking, in Classic, what I would do in a C3 unit that had a lamb in it, you scream your lamb around the board at top
Yeah.
speed, get like a +6 mod,
Mhm.
get close to all the heavy stuff, keep all your
Yeah.
Gauss
It's
rifles
the
and whatnot
spotter.
at range, and let everybody shoot at short range mods,
Mhm.
right? And hopefully nobody hits the lamb.
Yep. No, I think I'm using your lamb as mop-up operations at the moment because that guy's annoying. So I can't get onto the little hill I want, but I could get behind the little.
He can't get close enough. He's
he's
over
gonna
here, too.
hide, I'm sure,
Yeah.
because I just didn't want anything to run behind him. So let's have Dylan go there with 4 inches, just behind the building, and give him TMM 0 because he's hot.
And he'll go down to a 1 after this turn, right?
He goes to 0.
A 0?
You clear all heat if you don't shoot in Alpha Strike.
Oh, well, I'll keep him at 2 until the end
Yep.
of the turn.
In case
And
he gets fired.
he's a +1?
0 for the heat
Oh,
penalty.
Yeah, that's right.
And then
Cool.
the Flashman. It's either the Gladiator or the Exterminator. With 8, I can only go over the hill. That doesn't help me. I can't see the Exterminator at all, but I can probably get a good shot against the Gladiator from where I am. I'm going to come, I think, behind the mech bay here. Just get a little closer.
Like so?
Yep.
Or like this.
Sure, that's good.
That works.
Keep my heat.
And he's a 2.
TMM 2 still, yeah,
Yeah.
because there's no penalty for heat 1.
All right. And last but not least, we
Wasp
will go
Lamb.
to the Wasp Lamb. So aggressive. If there is an ideal blue, which is highest movement, lowest structure, highest armor lost.
I think that qualifies as the lamb.
Yep.
So our lamb is the ideal blue.
Is activated.
Yep.
And the unit can move behind it. Absolutely.
Yep. Just actually.
Yep. He's
30?
Yep. So he's going after. This is good. They're dogfighting over here. This is kind of cool.
Yep. And he's a 3.
Yep.
See, this is why I put Banquo to watch your 6.
Yeah. I like this. That's cool. Like I get a cool immersion narrative when I see that kind of stuff, right?
Like hopefully the Drax coordinate fire and destroy this with some help from the Highlander. You kill this, and Banquo kills that.
There you go.
That would be A+.
There you go.
We'll see if it happens.
And you've got one guy left.
The helicopter and the grasshopper.
There you go.
Let's just have grasshopper run 8 forward. And the helicopter with 18, and it's elevation 4 right now. 18 and elevation 4. Can't get rear, but I can get out of his firing arc.
Yeah.
And I'm -1 TMM now, so I am only TMM 4. You probably have a 4, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Somewhere. It's fine.
There
I'll just
should
use
be.
2 twos.
I don't know if there are in the studio set of those, but I definitely in our convention set there is.
Right. Okay, well, it's fine. He's TMM 4 and 4 inches up, which I think is actually, that is exactly where the miniature is positioned.
All right, so that's everybody moved. So we are going to go to
I need to be
firing
back here.
phase. So the AI lost initiative and will fire first.
You bet.
So the first shots of the turn will be from
Probably the
the
missile boats.
Gladiator. No, they're 542. 414
Okay.
is the Gladiator. So he wants to target, or they want to target, uh, anything within 24 that it can hit in the rear.
Nope.
Um, lowest armor lost, red command list. So
Least armor lost.
yeah,
So like mint
or
condition.
highest armor lost.
Most
Sorry.
okay. Most armor damage so far within
Yep,
24 is the Battle Master.
Battle Master,
Yeah.
and then of course it goes to red, but that's the only thing that's in there anyway, so
Yep.
that's good. So he is going to. He's at medium
It's medium.
range, right? So he's going to be at
It's
four,
tens.
tens. Yep. And he's
Four,
got
four
two
for him, two for
dice.
jump, two for range,
Yep.
one and one for
And
woods and
two
guy
dice on
tens.
tens and misses. Nine
Two,
and
two
seven.
jumpy.
That is the Gladiator done. We will go to next is the Exterminator at 513, and then we got the missile boats. So the target is going to be within zone 6, lowest armor. And this is the Exterminator. Nothing's within 6, right? Oh, Tommy. Is he firing at Tommy?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so he is sitting at...
Or the Battle Master. Both are illegal targets.
Both are legal. So then he's going to go to lowest armor.
Lowest total armor?
Yeah, and then command list, which would be yellow, which would be...
Lowest total armor would be... Tie. Okay, command list.
Command list is going to be highest armor lost, highest TMM, highest point value.
Tommy.
Cool. So shooting at Tommy, he's going to have 3 sets of dice. He's going to be at 4, 1 for the tree. Is there a tree in between? Or no, it's partial cover. So 4, 5, Tommy went for 1 is 6s. Okay. He's got no fire control hits. Make sure it's the other guy. Yep. So 6s on 3 dice against Tommy. 2 hits.
Ouch. Well, not ouch. I mean, it's a Highlander.
Actually, hold on for a sec.
Built for that.
Overheat this. Maximum overheat of TNN is 6 or less.
Then
Yeah, so he's got to roll.
do you have any overheat on that, though?
1. So you should roll 1 more set of
Roll
dice.
one more.
On
I'll
a
give him
6, so he hit him twice.
Yeah, okay.
My bad.
The extra roll was not a hit?
Yep.
Cool. Now he's got heat.
My bad. Okay, so now we are going to the missile boat. So, missile boat, target, within 6, nothing. We go to 24.
Just the Battle Master, probably. Maybe the
yeah,
Dragon.
It's going to be close. It'd be 21 inches.
Battle Master is at medium for one and not the other. The the Dragon rather. Battle Master is in medium for both.
Okay.
I think the Highlander is
So,
not within 24.
Attacked by an ally this turn. Irrelevant because they haven't shot yet. So you want to go to, yeah, so it's only the Battle Master.
This has been attacked by an ally.
Oh, yeah, that's correct. Okay,
So
yeah.
gang up on the Battle
So
Master.
we're going to gang up on him. So we got base skill of, well, who's spotting first? So the lamb.
It should have instructions on the card for who to pick.
On the
it's
back.
probably the lamb, though.
It'll be, oh, sorry. Okay, so
Whoever
if you
gives
have no line of sight to the target but have indirect fire, choose a spotter with line of sight to your target, the lamb, or the...
2, 3, or 4.
Okay.
Yep.
If there are multiple, choose the one that provides the lowest target number from against your target.
It'll be this one.
It'll
This is no
be...
cover. It is the lamb.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were right.
If the spotter has a lower damage value than your IF rating, it will not attack this turn, which it does.
Yes. Interesting. It's
so
going to give you the best spotting you can.
And not shoot the dragon in the back, which is cool.
Yeah. He just didn't want to be attacked by the dragon.
Yeah. So, we will go both sets. So each are on IF 5. Get rid of that dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
So 4.
4
1 for indirect fire.
is 5.
1 for spotting. 6.
Range.
8.
8.
And 1 for his TMM.
Yep.
9. There's no cover. 5 at 9.
This is a pretty good dice roll.
Brace for impact.
That's 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits on the... Whoa, 4 hits?
Ow.
Yeah, 4 hits.
Youch.
9, 10, 11, 9.
Yuck.
Okay.
Okay, 3 pips left of armor.
And then the other one...
Ow. That was a really good roll, by the way.
Yeah, it was. Missed across the board.
That is what I expected.
That averaged out.
Yep. Yeah.
It averaged out there.
3
that.
pips left on this Battle
Fantastic
Master.
die
and
roll.
4 armor. Or 4 structure, rather.
Okay, so
Yuck.
he's shot. Next lowest is the lamb, and that is the commander lamb. So the commander lamb is the one that's spotting, so he's not shooting. So
Yep.
he's done. We go to the strikers. So strikers over here.
Yep.
Uh,
What even
24
what
inch.
even is that unit capable of? Like it has like an LRM on it or something?
Yeah, so the strikers here, they are a 222. So
Okay.
they have like an SRM 6 and like an LRM 10, if I remember correctly,
Okay.
from lore.
A little like
Um,
six-wheeled vehicle with some missile pods on it.
yeah. They're usually good for like supporting mechanized infantry or like keeping stuff off heavier
Well, they're speed
missile
10, right?
platforms.
So
Yeah.
they're pretty fast.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. It's a
So
neat unit. I've never seen it before.
within 24, and then yellow. So yellow will be the highest armor lost, highest TMM, highest
Kill the
PK.
Battlemaster.
Kill the Battlemaster. So shooting at the Battlemaster, they are going to be at 2. So it's going to be 2, 4. Partial cover is 5. So 2.
Sorry, why skill 2?
No, they're 4. I'm just
Yeah.
counting their mods. So
Oh.
base 4. 2 for range is 6.
Yep.
1 for his movement is 7. Partial cover is 8.
Yep.
So
Two
they are
dice
on
at 8.
2
Two
dice
dice
in
at
each.
8.
Yeah, so I'll just roll 4 dice. Sets of dice here. 2, 3.
Technically, you could get boxcars on both rolls, which is the only reason you do it
Oh,
separately.
I'll do
but
them separately. I'll do Christmas
all right, Team
on
Christmas.
8s. 2 hits.
Ow! 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 1 armor pip left.
And the other pair for Christmas, miss.
Okay, this is working out.
They're done. We go to
Icarus
the
is gonna get the
Icarus. Icarus, target within 24. Anything you can shoot in the back.
Nope.
So then it's going to go to highest armor lost,
Battlemaster.
highest point value Battlemaster. So the Icarus.
They all queued up over there to fight the Battlemaster, and they're gonna do it. Makes sense.
He's at medium range. He's going to hit 2. So he's going to
Same
get
roll.
4, 6, 8s. Yeah. We'll use black and blue just to be.
I only have 1
narrative.
pip of armor left, so you could be an internals this turn.
1 hit.
Ah, my last armor. Glory to the coordinator. We will be strong.
And last but not least, the lamb behind me.
Yep.
Rear. It said within 24 rear, he's firing at me. He's not making. any
Technically, the
deviation.
dragon is also a legal target.
Well, you want me to go through it all?
Yeah. Check. 'Cause
Rear. Yeah. So within 6 rear.
within 6.
Attacked
Hang on.
by an ally this turn.
Yeah. Okay. Both. Neither. Okay. Yeah.
Attacked by an ally this turn, and then blue command list. So blue command
Highest
list
move.
would be highest movement,
Yeah,
lowest
it's the lamb.
structure, armor lost. So
It's
he's
the
got
lamb.
3 dice. These guys are nasty because they do 2 dice of damage. He's doing 3 in my back.
Your unit has 5 armor and 4 structure, which seems insane for a unit that can move 30.
It's a good thing. I'm about to lose most of it here. Okay, so we've got he's a 4. He jumped to 6. I went for 4s, 10s.
Yep.
So 10s. The way I've been rolling, he missed on all 3.
Okay.
I was waiting to hit myself 4
fine.
times.
You're
And
fine.
that is it for the AI. The
I've
AI
been
has
playing
shot-
your Wasp or your Phoenix Hawk Lamb as if it's incredibly fragile, and it is anything but.
It's chunky. It's
Plus-
chunky.
Yeah, it's a 50-point unit for a reason. That's
chunky.
Yeah.
Well, I bought it up though, right? Because I made it to
Yeah,
elite,
high
right?
skill. But
Yeah.
TMM4 with all the pilot abilities and then having 9 pips on that means that you are
Get in the thick of it.
twice as survivable as a Highlander, something like that, mathematically.
Hopefully. That's why you gotta get in the middle of the fight.
Yeah.
All right.
Everything on the Word of Blake is done shooting.
Yes, we are
Okay.
done. Praise be Blake.
Praise be Blake. Okay, let's do.
Commandy, thank you very much for the donation.
Let's try for the kill shot from you first.
Yep.
Because then we'll decide what to do with the rest of them. You want to roll your own kill shot here?
He's on 3 dice, 4 dice, 3 dice.
You hit on 5s. 3 dice at 5.
1, 2, 3. 11, 9, and 6.
Flat. Meow. Crash.
Good.
Squish 1 wasp. Next up.
Yep.
Helicopter short range. On the lamb.
Mm-hmm.
No rear. 1 shot.
1 shot.
Skill 3. Oh, it's a skill 3 helicopter. Very nice.
What else?
Hits on 6.
6. Does he get him?
With boxcars.
Kills him. Oh, right. You only have 1 pip left, right?
Yeah, for a weapon hit also, just, with authority.
Both Gonzo.
All right,
One.
goodbye, Wasps. This has been a successful mop-up operation. Banquo, I've left Banquo without a target.
Yeah.
He
That's
showed
good.
up late to the party.
Banquo fires the dragon.
Okay. Uh, ba-ba-ba, yeah, right. Okay, this dragon medium range, but we will get C3 from the Battlemaster. So at this range, I'm rolling 3 sets, and I am hitting on 6s.
Sixes. Fire away. Exterminator.
Yep. All 3.
All three. He's got 3 armor left.
Other dragon, same story. 3 more.
He's got no armor left.
Battlemaster with his damaged weapons only rolls 3 at this range. I will probably overheat because it's short and I hit on. I ignore this tree.
Correct.
Okay, cool. I am skill 4. I hit on. No, yeah, 4. Okay, so I'm gonna hit on 6s. I will. How many pips?
He's just got internals of 3.
I'll overheat. Roll 5 sets.
Oh, this is on the battle. Sorry, this is your fire.
Exterminator.
Exterminator, yeah.
Yeah. 4 hits.
Got him. Highly effective turn for Lance Vander here.
This is not Lance Vander. This is the Drax.
Oh yeah, the
This is
dragon.
the C3 Drax just mopping it up. I mean, to be fair, yes, Lance Vander has bagged 2 lambs this turn, but that's 3 kills. Squish. Nobody can see him. I can C3 him for the Flashman, but this guy has no target now, I think. No. Tommy has no target. Dylan's just going to cool off and not shoot. I will take the no additional heat. Actually, I might cool off also. It's short because I get the thing. I get the C3, but it's
You're gonna be
3 skill. Heat is 4, 2 for or no for nothing
you're
for
on
range,
sixes.
and he's a 3.
You're
2
on
plus 1
six.
for jump.
You're on sixes to hit him. And the Icarus has.
Sorry, this is a 2 including the jump.
It's a 3 in total. It's 2
Oh,
plus
so
the
I'm
jump.
in 7s then.
You're on sevens. And he's
I'll
got.
shoot.
He hasn't been touched. He's got 4 armor, 3 internal.
I will overheat for 2.
Is Josh gonna get him?
I won't kill him unless I get a really lucky crit. But I am going to put 6 pairs into him. Did I mention I have all the large lasers?
That's right.
Let's abandon those. 2, 3, 4, 6 sets. 6 sets on 7s. And you can flip my heat tracker to a 3. I'm melting. 4 hits.
4 hits. Took out his armor.
Yep.
That worked successfully. Down to internals.
And that's everybody.
And nobody else has got a shot.
Clear Dylan's heat, and we're good.
We're good, and we will remove any chips off the board, and then we will go to the back of the card here for see what the AI is doing based off of that turn.
He's probably into C because he's lost a bunch of units and is
Yeah.
desperate.
So E, if I go to card E, if your objective is complete, no. A, if you lost the lowest number of point value worth, no.
Nope.
And then C, if you lost the highest.
Yep.
So going to C. Puts him basically in a bit more of a defensive posture. So
Beskar is correct. Bug swatting was successful.
Great, yes.
Wasps are dead.
All right, let's see if I can win initiative here. Probably not.
Probably not.
Oh, 10.
That is
10.
that is real
That's
good.
a good roll.
Blue dice for Lance Vander. Not 10.
There we go. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4 units left.
I still have the Battlemaster. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, I have 10 units. So I am. Sorry, you said 4?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys eliminated 3 mechs that turn.
Mm-hmm.
I have four units of initiative, so to speak.
Double, triple.
Yeah.
Done.
So you're up.
Yeah. Double, triple. How fast is this guy? 10?
The Icarus is an
That's a
8J.
gladiator.
Oh, Gladiator is 10J. What I would suggest, here's their initiative order for the AI is Icarus.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh no, sorry. The heavy LRM carriers, then the Icarus. Oh no, sorry, then the um, Gladiator, then the
It's
Icarus.
really simple. We're just gonna start advancing over there.
That's 1, 2.
That's one. I might put the other dragon with him. 10. Nope, can't get that far. Can't get into the column. Hmm. Not that one. I haven't moved the helicopter yet. 4 inches with 18. No, let's leave the helicopter for now. I think let's bait that guy. Grasshopper has lots of armor to spend, so let's just run over here. If that gladiator wants to jump behind me, be my guest. The Highlander can step on him.
Perfect. Okay. So next is going to be the LRM carriers. So the LRM carriers. Oh, actually, no, it's not. It's a skirmisher. He's 054. That's 072. Aggressive. If the ideal red, which would be lowest TMM, highest
No,
PV,
hasn't moved.
hasn't moved.
So
So go to balanced.
balance.
If there are any activated within 30, the answer to that is
Yep.
yes. We are going to go ground or jump towards target red, which is lowest TMM, highest PV.
Tommy.
So Tommy,
Or
and
Battlemaster.
he wants to. He's as long as he's within 12 when Tommy is correct.
There's nobody within 12, so your second zone.
Yeah, second zone is 18 and then 30.
Battlemaster is 18.
18.
So key off Battlemaster then.
Key off the Battlemaster, so he wants to line of sight if target is activated. He wants to
No.
move closer to the target. Cover versus all enemies greater, and then occupy woods. So
Cover. Specifically supposed to get closer, right?
closer,
Closer
yeah,
is the
closer
second.
to the target.
Okay. There's nowhere he can get woods and see the target from here.
No,
But there he can. How fast is he? Like 10 or 12?
he's a 10J. He can jump on this as well.
I think it's just here.
Yeah.
You have cover from your target. No, Icarus, I thought.
No, it's a gladiator.
Oh, Gladiator.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking at the. We gotta go back up then. I was checking that guy.
There we go.
What was your start from the top?
So start from the top. Within 12, target red, which is the lowest TMM, highest
Okay, can
PV.
be either of them. Yep.
Yep.
Does it have to be activated though?
Yeah, activated target, and he wants to move closer to it.
It's the grasshopper then. Yeah, I am gonna bait him with the grasshopper. Move closer, and he's what speed?
He is a 10J, and he can do either or. He can move ground or jump.
Ba, ba, ba. Right there.
Yep. And he's going to be a
It's walking.
two,
Use TMM2.
two with a red. Yeah.
No, not jumping.
Oh, he's walking?
He can walk there.
Okay. That
Yeah,
will move us to
Yeah, the big thing that changed with more recent revs of Aces also is that jump is no longer a do or don't do. It's do it only if you need it to be able to get where you gotta go. So in this case, he can get behind the target by walking. You walk.
So the missile boats, if any unit has any armor, and there are any activated units within line of sight within 24.
Read that again.
So aggressive. If a unit has any armor,
It has
and there
armor.
are any targets, which would be priority red,
Wow.
activated within 24.
He has
Yep.
armor, and there are enemies that are
Yep.
legal targets within 24.
So he's going to want to ground move towards activated enemy,
Yep.
yellow, within 12. There's nothing within 12, so 18,
I think they're 24.
and then 24.
It's just gonna be the dragon.
Yeah,
They're
it's
gonna
going to be the
fight this
dragon.
guy.
So he wants to occupy woods, moving closer to target while remaining as out of line of sight for the greatest number of enemies. So,
Toward the dragon and stay hidden.
yeah, he's going to go. They are 10s, I believe. Oh, no, they're 4s.
The other guys are 10.
Yeah. Just simply put.
No, I can see them from there. They're supposed to be out of line of sight, aren't they?
Out of line of sight, they only move 4, right?
And then it's against this cliff edge,
So
or it's behind the other cliff.
we'll go like this, like this.
The front one is if the front one can scooch in any further.
That's as far as they can get,
Okay,
like so.
I'll still see it. If it's not possible, it's not possible. But
And they have no mod. And they are done.
okay.
So 2 Lance Fender.
Yeah, another double, and then I'm into triples. Another double. Let's get Tommy in here. Out of arc. Just ground, and then. Since this guy has the C3 Master, maybe he shouldn't be there anymore.
Yeah.
Run away! Run away, the best part of Valor.
4. Well, it's going to bring up the Icarus.
Oh,
2.
hang on, I have heat. Can't move that fast. 8 becomes 6, sprinting is 9. That's actually way less appealing. Where can I get for 9? Oh, I can get here. It's just around the little trees. Hide.
That move made a difference actually on this card, I believe. Because how far were they away of these guys? Yeah, he did it too. Wow. So
Did
you
what?
actually altered the move. You actually you actually put the Icarus on aggressive by making that move, ironically.
Okay.
Because it's aggressive is if there is an ideal red target that's activated and can move within 16 of it, and he can.
What's the red target now?
The
Is he
red
still
target
the
is the lowest armor, lowest TMM, highest point value, which is
Yeah.
the Battle Master,
Yep.
right? So
Yep.
I'm like, oh wow, you changed that move, and it actually is allowing this guy to actually do something. So he's going to go ground move to target activated red, which is that
Yep.
within 16, and he is right. So he wants to move closer to target,
Yeah,
occupy
just.
woods. Yeah,
Okay.
move closer to target, occupy woods,
Can't
and
occupy
then
woods.
cover from the greatest number of threats. So
How fast? 10?
he
Or 12?
moves. Icarus is an 8J.
Oh, he's really slow.
Yeah.
Okay. 8J. Anywhere you can get closer. Can't see it though, right? Won't be able to see it unless he goes over here.
8J.
Can you do that in that line?
If he gets to here, that's not moving closer though. That's moving lateral.
Yeah.
He could jump here. He technically moves ahead a hex and has partial cover. One, and
No, he's
no,
behind a
he can't
level
see it.
2 or 3. I
Yeah.
think you've got to be in this line to see him. Can you get that far over?
I don't think so. He moves 8. Oh yeah, he can, but he's not in cover. That's all.
Yeah, he'll have cover from everybody but this.
Yeah,
If he's in
that's
the little nook.
So
Like Tommy can't see him. The other Lance Vanders can't see him. Technically, the dragon is shooting through woods.
that hurt my ribs. I've had cracked ribs for almost a month now from
Oof.
sneezing and coughing at the same time.
Ouch.
And I just sneezed, and I could feel that. It's been better for the last week or so, but yeah, it's. Oh. Okay, so that's them done. The only thing left to move are the strikers, and then you guys, they move last. So you should have the Fleance.
I have 3 this turn, and then you get your last guy, and then I get 3 more. So. Da, 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 da. Flashman is cooking, which means he has a total move of 4 inches now.
Yes.
I don't really want to be killed by the gladiator, so we just back him up slightly. Hide, and be very hot. And I have no. I have 1 TMM actually doing that still. You have a 1 over there?
Yep.
And Dylan, however, with his 8 run, back out through the mech bay to there.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll do nicely. 1 TMM. And then. Da, 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 da.
You can scream my lamb all the way over here, I think, and deal with these LRM carriers.
Yeah, that's coming. Go here.
Yep.
All right, that's 3. And that leaves Banquo, Fleance, and you
All right, the striker.
to react to the strikers.
Strikers. If there are any activated enemies within 18 and no non-activated enemies within 6, that is a yes. So they are going to stay on aggressive. They are going to ground to target that's activated yellow. So yellow is lowest movement, uh, lowest TMM, lowest move. Sorry, I should designate that because that is a distinction on the cards. Uh, with the highest starting armor.
Highlander.
Battlemaster, I think so.
Battlemaster's 8 move. Highlander's only 6.
He's not within 16 though.
Oh, you're
He
right.
is. Yeah.
Then yes, it's the Battlemaster.
So they want to occupy woods, cover from as many enemies, and stay out of as many enemy arcs as possible. So, how do they
Well,
move and stay? Well, you've got them flanked pretty much.
that little
The
nook.
dragons are going to prevent that from happening, right?
Fewest arcs though. Like you eliminate all of these
Yeah.
guys if you're in this nook because they're short, right? They can hide in that little
They're
canyon,
10, yeah, they can get in there.
and that gives them the shot they want.
One
What deck are they running out of curiosity? Do we give them sniper?
snipers.
Okay.
And they are moving at TMM 2.
Gotta get rid of some mechs.
I think this game's pretty much over after
Oh,
this turn.
they're screwed.
Yeah.
They are so screwed. The first turn went badly for them, and the second turn went worse.
Yes. All right.
Here comes the cavalry charge. Hello. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Let's get right behind him like that.
18, 16. Interesting. I think I sprint the helicopter and then reduce its elevation. Tuck it down here. Can they see them?
No.
Yeah, if I go down to 2 elevation or 1 elevation, I have lots of movement to do it. I'll just sprint over there. Get in a better position for next turn. And nothing can see me.
Yeah, but does that warrior have IF?
Nope. Atmo search.
Because the lamb can spot for the dragon, right?
He could. But the dragon I don't think has IF, does it? Oh, it has IF 1.
Yeah, it should have an alarm.
I got things in direct sight though. Why would I direct fire?
Oh yeah, that's everybody.
Pegasus.
Oh, Pegasus. Sorry. Banquo.
Brave Sir Banquo. Which way do we scream around over here? Well, that's way too scary. Scary Pegasus. Zip around behind these trees.
Yep.
Can't be in them, but I can be behind them. And maybe I'll help. Maybe I'll help over there. We'll see.
All right. AI. Lowest on the initiative is the gladiator. So the gladiator wants to, within 6, anything you can shoot in the back.
The grasshopper.
So that makes things pretty simple.
Yeah, he definitely teed up to get the back shot, and now he's just going to do it.
And he's going to do that on 2 dice plus his rear shot of 1, so 3.
Okay.
He's going to be at a 4 5s.
5s. Yeah, it's going to hurt.
3 dice on 5s, and he hit him 3 times with an 8, an 8, and an 8. 3 8s. Next, we have...
I got armor. I'm going to spend it. That's how it works.
The missile boats. So, the missile boats over here. Target within 24. That would be the... no, they have no line of sight. Sorry. They're completely out of line of sight for everything. So they're going to go to their indirect fire tab. So if you have no target and you have an IF number, choose a spotter within line of sight of your target. If there are multiple, choose the one with the best.
Who's the target,
Number.
though? According to the normal thing.
Oh, according to the thing, will be attacked by an ally this turn.
That'd be the
And
grasshopper.
yellow.
What's the range, though?
24.
If the grasshopper's in medium, they'll gang up on it. It's 25.
Wow. So it's going to go priority yellow. Should be lowest TMM, lowest move.
Lowest TMM is either the Battlemaster or Highlander, but within 24, it's the Battlemaster.
Yeah.
So, yep, more LRM death to the Draconis
Who
commander.
can spot for it though? Is there any line of sight to it? I don't think anybody can see it.
These guys can see
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
So one
You
of
were
those
correct.
strikers spots.
Yep. All right.
Put that there as a reminder.
If your spotter has the lowest damage value, it won't shoot. So yeah, one of them won't
not
shoot
shooting
this turn. So we will go with, these are on IF5. So it's all 5 sets of dice. They are going to be at base 4. Medium range is 6. The
7 for indirect fire.
7 partial cover is 8. 9s for the Battlemaster, right?
Yep.
9s. I hit once with the first.
Roll a crit.
Critical is 9, is nothing.
Nope.
And then the second LRM carrier on 9s. Dude, I rolled double crits.
You only get one set of 12s on a single roll. But how many hits are actually in that pile?
It's 1, 2, 3.
It's gone.
4.
You cored it.
Yeah.
It's
4.
dead.
I rolled 12,
Death by
12,
LRMs.
10, and 9. That was an impressive roll. That was like a Tommy-esque roll.
Yep. Well, it's like the first one bracketed all the fire, and then
It just hit
your
all
little
the
striker tank was like, hey, a little bit to the left.
Yeah.
Battery 2, fire for effect.
All the internal parts.
Yeah.
I flipped that.
Battery 2, adjust your aim.
All right, so we've got the Icarus 2.
You tried so hard to hide and just still got annihilated.
The Icarus 2, target within 6, attacked by an ally this turn, lowest armor, yellow command. So the Icarus 2 is
In the
hiding
nook.
here. That's nothing within 6, so it goes to 24.
Lots of
Lowest
things.
armor, yellow.
Lowest armor?
And yellow. So that would
Lowest armor is a 3-way tie between within 24. Let's see.
That's in 24 as well.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay,
yeah.
so both dragons and the Highlander, because the Highlander has 5
So
pips now.
3-way tie. So we go to yellow. So it's going to be lowest TMM,
That's the
lowest
Highlander.
movement.
Highlander.
Okay, so Icarus 2.
No, sorry, actually, you said lowest armor, right?
Yeah, lowest armor.
It's the dragon.
Yeah,
Or
dragon.
not the dragon, right? This guy, the grasshopper who's already attacked. He's at 4 pips.
So 2 dice. We'll go green and black. He's going to be at 4. Partial cover is 5. He went for 1 is 6. Range is 7s.
7, 8?
8s.
Medium? Yeah. 8's at medium.
1 hit.
Dragon down, or grasshopper down to 3 pips of armor. Yeah, it's good that they are ganging up on the grasshopper. That's the right call. Trying to chip the Highlander is not effective at this
And
range.
then we've got, I'm just shuffling cards here. We've got the strikers. So strikers, within 24 inches, anything that can hit the rear, no. So
No.
they're going to go to blue. Blue would be lowest starting armor, highest TMM, highest move.
Lowest starting armor that they can see. They can't see the helicopter. They can see Banquo. Can they see Banquo?
We got, yeah, they can see Banquo. There's
No.
2 points of trees, 3 points of trees.
And no, the elevation.
Yeah,
all
the
elevation
elevation's
1?
annoying. Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
so can't see Banquo. So then it is Banquo has 3 pips.
Dragon.
The next dragons have 5 pips.
Yeah. So this dragon.
Either of the dragons. Is there no other tiebreaker?
Highest TMM, highest move.
They're all the same, so it's
Yeah.
physically closest. They're going to go for this dragon.
Yep.
Since
So
they killed the Battlemaster already, they'll go for his
On
wingman.
2 dice, they're going to be at 4. Range is 6. He went for 2 is 7. Partial covers 8s.
9s.
Uh,
2, 4, 6. 4 skill, 2 range, 2 him is 8, 1 for cover,
yeah,
9s.
9s. Miss.
Okay, and the second guy? Oh, not
And-
shooting.
oh,
Spotting.
Second guy spotted. That's correct. And that's the turn for the AI.
Okay.
Start here.
Yeah, sure. Pick an LRM carrier and put 3 dice into it.
Do one on the The one on the left on the sheets there. It's going to be 2, 4, 4, 4. It's 4. And it's 3 hits. So
I think yeah, it was going to be auto hit, wasn't it?
so he took out his armor.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Sorry, you did 3 damage or 4 damage?
Oh, I did 3 damage.
It should be 3 damage,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think. Helicopter
You
can't
want to
see
roll a
it.
critical there? Sorry, I only did.
Or a
give
motive,
myself
rather?
Yeah, you can roll it.
Critical or motive? Or both?
Both.
Okay, I think motives are first,
Yes.
if I recall. Motive. 6 is... They're tracked, right?
Yep.
Okay, so no bonus. Nothing.
And then critical.
The crit is a 6. I forget the vehicle crit table. Vehicle crit is 6 is nothing.
Nothing. Good. It was just a good shot and nothing else.
Just hit some armor, that's all.
Fleance.
He sprinted, so nothing.
Let's go on tonight, OP Mech Gamer.
Banquo and all the Dracs are going to shoot the Icarus, I think.
Okay.
Because it's medium range for all of them. Not the Battlemaster, because he sprinted, so he'll just keel over now.
Just keel over.
He's so tired. Just won't stop raining LRMs on my head. Oh, I get a perfect view of them from my double canopy.
There it is.
Oh boy. All right, so then he's technically still providing the C3 bonus this turn, but they're all medium anyway,
Yep.
so it doesn't matter. All right, start with the dragon in the back, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's 3 shots. It's medium. This one I think has woods as well. Woods. Yeah, I'd say 1 point of trees.
1 point of trees.
Okay. 4 skill, 2 for range, 2 for you is 8s, and 1 point of trees makes it 9s. 3 shots at 9. Is it good? Not really. Oh, in the tray, please. Nothing.
Nothing.
Next dragon. Same shot. Although this one has no wood, so 8s. 2 hits.
That's on the Icarus?
Yep.
So roll crit.
Whoa, already?
He's only got 1
Oh,
internal
good
left.
lord, you brought all that 4 is a fire control hit.
Okay.
The Battlemaster sprinted, so no shot.
He's only
from
got
him.
1 internal structure left. That's it.
Yeah, the Grasshopper will go
The,
for
the
the
game's over if you kill that mech, essentially. They're
Yeah.
going to retreat, right?
Well, I gotta kill that too.
Oh, yeah.
But yes.
Oh, yeah.
The Gladiator is so horribly screwed. Yeah, the Grasshopper into the Icarus, medium range with cover. It's also 9s.
Correct.
3 shots at 9. Do I have overheat with this guy? Nope. Hot dice. 2 more. Splat.
Down he goes.
Explodes with vigor. Okay. Highlander into the Gladiator at short range. Hitting on 4s? Skill 3 plus 2. Oh, 5s.
5s. Yeah.
I managed to miss one. So 3 into the Gladiator.
That's the first damage a gladiator's taken.
Yeah.
He's got 2
Dylan.
armor left.
Dylan will overheat and blast it for a whole pile of damage. C3 to get short range.
He gets a free special ability too.
But he's not actually at short range.
Oh,
he
he's
gets
not.
the
Oh,
targeting
yeah,
from
yeah.
short range. Tommy's giving him the C3. 3 dice for medium attack plus 2 overheat is 5 sets. 5 sets.
You can get him down to 2 internals with 5 hits here.
That's fine. And I'm hitting on skill 3 plus 2 for him is 5s. 1 miss.
So
So
roll
4 hits.
Roll critical.
Crit is 9 is nothing.
He's got 2 left.
I have 3 heat and wasn't planning to fight. How many hits on that guy still?
3 internals.
I might do my classic Marauder strategy of overheat myself into shutdown.
If it wins the game.
That's
Pretty much like this is gonna try and run off the board and get picked apart by the
dead.
helicopter and the
They're dead.
lamb.
They're dead.
So we just assume they're gone, and that means the strikers might try to wheel around past the overheated units and escape this way, but Tommy will probably pick them off. Like they're literally dead.
They're dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't.
They need a mech alive by the end of the turn, so you kill that just to be a target to interfere with things, right?
Yep. So I can put 6 shots into it. It is short range because I get the C3.
Hmm.
I have heat 3, so I'm 6 plus. I'm actually hitting on 8s.
I bet you do it. You do 3 points
Eight,
damage.
six shots at 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
6 shots at 8, roughly just over 50%.
Yep.
You're like, so yeah.
Let's roll the whole tray.
I say you
Three,
get it. I
three,
say you get it.
3 hits. Do I get 3 8s? A 9, a 7, a 3, a 5. I got 1 hit, and I shut myself down. Remember I said it's got Marauder energy? Yeah, it does. There we go.
Tommy still has to fire, right?
No, I'm
No,
done.
that's everybody.
That is everybody.
Well, I would say that's pretty much the game, anyways.
Oh, there's no way that gladiator's going anywhere or
No,
doing anything at this
no,
point.
no.
What did they actually accomplish? They jumped around a lot.
Yes.
They killed a battle master. They dented the armor on a grasshopper and a Highlander, and chipped the helicopter, and that's it.
So
And it cost them a whole level 2.
things that I dug about the deck. So yeah, I do the show every week with Tommy and Josh and whoever comes on with us, Red and Tex and all that
Yeah.
over the course of the last year, right? And the deck's made progressions. The one thing most people don't realize is that I never control the deck, right? It's always Tommy or Josh. So only in the last like I've known how to use the deck for the year. It's just
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of experience
Well, you've
using it.
also been running it at conventions, though.
That's where I started doing it. So my guys and myself have been running it more and more with the con events.
Yep.
So
Yeah, you were at Anime North. What other shows did you do?
we did Toronto Comic
Right.
Con last year. You were there with us. We did CNE. We did Fan Expo Canada. But my familiarity with the deck and comfort level with the deck as Josh has progressed, it has become much greater. So I take it as or attribute this. It's like learning a football playbook.
A little
It's
bit,
not
yeah.
it's not that complex. It's a matter of learning the verbiage,
Right.
which is reading the symbols. Once you know how to read the symbols, which is fairly quick to, and you pick it up, becomes a second language.
And there's only
It's
actually 8 of
yeah,
them, I think.
yep. And it's just being
So,
able to read them in quick succession and have them as muscle memory. So
right.
the stuff that you've added now, like there's so many different layers to this that are easy to read. It moves quickly. Like you guys heard me calling it out. Like this is literally the first time I've seen these cards
Yeah.
was tonight.
Well, they're
Like
not that different from
not that
previous
different,
reps, but
but you know, just little things that are nuances with them, and they're easy to read, and it flows off the tongue fairly well. As you can hear me talking, I calling it out.
yeah.
There was no hesitation looking at the card, so I like that a lot about it. I like the flow on the cards. Um, Obviously, look, the deck behaved like a human player again, like it usually does, but there's more nuance to it now. Like the backside of it's got indirect fire. The backside's got stuff for
Hmm.
emplacements, right? You know, like eventually, I think they released that they're gonna have machine gun nests or something like that next year,
There's a
or
yeah,
the
they
year after, or
the
whatever.
Mercenaries box set has cardboard tokens for classic for a machine gun nest and a light, a medium, and a heavy emplacement, which are, if memory serves, the light one is like 3 AC2s, the medium one is like 2 AC5s, and the heavy is like an AC20, something like that.
Yeah,
We're going to use those in Aces as well.
nice.
So they'll get Alpha Strike cards, which will be exciting.
So that said, like the guy, everybody, you're gonna love this. Like it's not even quite the final product, but it's pretty cool. Like it's pretty cool.
The thing that I've noticed, actually, even just having you read them, A, you're right that you're calling it out. The language has definitely gotten tighter, and the symbols now substitute like the grammar of the cards.
Hmm.
They read as actual sentences, and you're just subbing in the words for what the symbols are.
Exactly.
That was something I spent a lot of development cycles on. The other thing I noticed playing this most recent rev, and this test also noticed it, is very rarely do you need to go more than 2 layers, two target
Which is good.
tiebreakers deep. It's only when you have like multiple guys who are subtly different do you have to then choose between them that you get into the minutia.
I like the teamwork aspect of what the AI did there. The Icarus coming over to support the strikers.
Everybody,
Having indirect fire for the first time was pretty cool.
yeah,
We
it seemed
never
like they did some pretty decent moves.
like I put ridiculously overpowered indirect fire units on there, only because this game is like an introduction game for like Tommy with using new units and using the C3I, but also for new players at conventions, right? It's like
Yep.
just blow stuff up and blow it up
Well,
quick and
and
survive, right?
yeah, and honestly, if you're gonna play units with indirect fire, I feel like indirect fire 3 on a cheap unit is maybe the minimum, and on a bigger unit 4 or higher.
Yeah,
And there's not that many units in the totality of the BattleTech stat, like in the master unit list. There are not that many units with IF 4 or higher.
yeah.
I think there might be like 12.
I think there's these, there's the
Well, IF 4, there's a Comstar Archer.
Comstar Archer as well. I was
That
gonna
one's
say,
great.
yeah,
There's
four alarm
the
15s.
Novacat B as an IF 5. The Bane 3 has IF 7. I think it's actually the scariest IF unit. The Viking 2C is IF 4.
Viking 2C. Dirty,
there's
dirty,
there's
dirty clan mechs. It's just dirty.
there's
It's like 2 alarm 20s, 2 alarm 15s, or something like that. It's like a
yeah, it's just walking 4 missile pods. It's a
yeah,
wannabe longbow with more armor.
clan ones with no minimum ranges. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. So
There's
without
there's not that many, and if you're gonna play missile boats with indirect fire, you want that kind of unit.
without Josh getting himself in trouble, are there any type of questions anybody has before we call it a night here?
Yeah, chat. Hit us up.
Fire away in the chat. You got any Aces related questions or Lynn Vander related
I
questions?
mean, I did just drop the spoiler that we're doing emplacements. At least we're doing Alpha Strike cards for them, and you'll get a cardboard token for them as well. Because not only are you getting miniatures with Aces, you'll get some cardboard proxy tokens, which maybe you replace with miniatures, or maybe you just play out of the box as cardboard.
Well, I think they had emplacements on the Lance Pack list
They did.
for next year. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
like
machine
you're
gun
you're
nests.
getting them in cardboard in the Mercenaries box set, and then you'll get eventually a Force Pack with plastic for all of them. There's a couple more as well, I think, that aren't. Like, those are the 4 in Mercenaries, but I would really like an emplacement with an LRM
Yep.
on it.
Here,
So
I'll put Josh on the screen here while
that one,
I'll go to that
this one.
side there. So Beskar asks
Hi, chat, way up there.
how close to the final product are we?
This is the question everyone asks me all the time. I'm not talking about that right now.
Not talking about that.
I I will cautiously optimistically say this year.
Well, I think he's like talking about like the actual final product of like how the cards are gonna look, not when it's gonna release.
Oh well, very close.
Very close.
Yeah. At this point, we're like literally making more content and testing it. It's yeah. I think now it's just a question of, can we fine tune the grammar anymore, and can we get the logic any tighter? That's really
Yeah,
just
that
it.
would.
Like the paradigm for what it does, how the cards are organized. I think that's pretty much settled down now.
Yeah, Beskar says yes to deck. What I'm trying to think. Is anybody else got any more questions here before we call it a night in the chat?
Ooh, the Drax.
Well, I guess from all of us here at Six Sides and Lindvander, we thank everybody for coming out tonight. Anybody that's in the GTA, Guelph, Kitchener-Waterloo area tomorrow, we are running our usual Saturday event at the Albion Trading Post in Guelph. We will be running a follow-up scenario that matches this for the community to play, and whatever outcome happens in that will affect somewhat what we're doing next week on our show on Aces. I've been starting
Nice.
to get the campaign put together so everybody can, kind of feel a part of things and help
Right.
build up the number of people that come out and play. So we look forward to anybody coming out, and I'd like to thank Josh again for being down here tonight.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
And I hope everybody has a great weekend.
Sounds good. Thanks for tuning in.
Have a good night, guys.